It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
You need cool air.
Yeah. So I bought one. I got lucky because the entire family was gone. There was nobody to redeem it and stuff like that. Because they give you 2 years. They give you 2 years to redeem this. And
Bobby Friends, that grandma got run over by her taxes. Chris Abel's pulled up the driveway now.
so I bought it. And so I bought it and I got lucky and nobody redeemed it after a couple years. So I made a little bit of money. Yeah.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alabama, he's quick, he's strong, he's active. You can take Alabama Man to the bowling alley where he drinks heavily and chews tobacco.
Wow, he can bowl.
You can drink some more. Alabama. When wife asks him where he's been, just use the action button and Alabama Man busts her lip open.
Shut up, bitch! Wow. I want to be just like Alabama Man.
Alabama Man comes with everything you see here, wife, so separately.
I thought I told you to shut up.
Alabama Man.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Let's talk about your cable ace award.
Let's talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage?
That's not your jam. It's not your thing. You don't like it?
It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
The salt shaker test is a psychological test where you can trick your brain into tasting salt. So here's a salt shaker. Take it. And then if you tip the salt into your mouth, you can taste it. Yeah, but really vigorously shake the salt.
Gotcha, bitch.
Can you taste it? Can you taste the salt? Oh! What? Can you taste it?
No, not yet.
More vigorous. Oh my god. Gay. Can you taste it?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Can you taste it?
Oh. Yeah.
You taste it?
Yeah, taste it.
Can you taste the salt?
I want to say the shelf on the top is like 2 to 3 feet wide, so it's at least that wide, plus a little longer, and it's almost as big as the closet I have now.
Okay.
The fucking chat is hilarious, man. Bobby Fran said that Lenny's data plan charges by the pixel.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to Bobby Fran, Lenny. Don't listen. I thought the video was good. I thought the video was good. Look, I see.
Can we show the video just so I don't know?
Yeah, what camera was that?
The video of the same room.
Does that camera show the DuPont network?
But the quality of the video is what we're questioning here because it is 2022.
Look at that.
Wait, what was that thing? Stop. What was that thing?
Nobody knows. Look at that. Can you
Go back a little bit. Not that thing.
That. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, and we made it, folks. It's BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show, 5:45. We're about to drop the bomb on you for the next 3 hours right here in the midday, folks. Come on, let me do it. I'm going to take this out of here, and let's do it and get into it. Uh-oh, circle up, folks. My hat's like checked out. Well, I got to turn some light on. What's up, everybody? My white hat checked out on me today. BF Live, the Vibe, Stream Show, 5:45. It is the middle of the day, middle of the week. It's May 27th, the last Wednesday in May. We're going to have it and do it. For the next 3 hours, we're going to hang out right here in the middle of the week. We're going to get you through to get to that second half of the week so we can get us to the weekend. Let's drop the bomb of fun on you right here in the middle of the day. I can't. White check, white correct, or something like that. All right, we'll get into that in a minute. We got our bro backstage. We'll bring our bros backstage when they're on camera again. We're going to hang out. We're going to do the not so serious news. We're going to do the opening chat family check-in. That's where you all establish the vibe for the 3 hours we hang out here every day, Monday through Friday. So let's do it and get into it. What we got here? Oh, there's my doggy. Hi, doggy. Go lay down. I'll see you after the show, doggy. I'll see you after the show because I got to talk to the people. I'm about to drop a bomb on the people for 3 hours, doggy. And my doggy's going to sit behind me and watch me. You got your doggy or your kitty around? All right, let's crank this down. We don't want to have any problems with the gap, man. Dropping the bomb on you in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, right here on BF Live, the Vibe. I hope you guys are ready to hang out for 3 hours in the midday. Look, I'm rocking all my crazy. I got my Hawaiian pattern shirt on today. It is currently raining and 73 degrees where I'm checking in from here on the East Coast of the United States. And it's been a little dreary here the last 3 days, although we have needed the precipitation, as they say. We do need that. The farmers need that and all. But we will do the not so serious news after the opening morning chat family check-in. You guys can let me know if you're having weather or rain or what you guys are having today. Do your chat family weather check-in. Let me know what you're up to today. Are you having a ham sandwich? Are you ready to just hang out in the middle of the day and kind of maybe kind of turn yourself off from the outside world and all the whatever craziness goes on, whether it be geopolitically or personally in your life or whatever? Turn everything off and hang out here for 3 hours of positive vibes. Where good people get together and create good vibes for 3 hours a day. But I will remind you, folks, I'd be remiss if I didn't remind you that today is a special day here on The Vibe. Most of you regulars know that today is a Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. That's right, folks. It's that one day where I remove all shame from my game and say, please, consider joining BF Live The Vibe. Be a member here for as little as $1.99. You can be part of my 2 Vibe crew, and if you join, I'm legally required to love you long time. $1.99, you can be a member here. Have fun with the Frankie emojis, Wendy Pack emojis, Bobby Nick emojis, and all that stuff. Here we go. No shame in my game, folks. That's right, memberships for as little as $1.99. I have a $4.99 level, and I have a Frenetic level if you really love me for $9.99. But it's my Whack-A-Goal Wednesday, folks. It's the one day I kind of remove all shame from my game. Like somebody,
I get sent to bed early for butt fingering in public.
I'm not as good of a fundraiser as that guy, maybe, but I only do it one day a week. So if you could help me just keep the vibe alive by considering being a member here, or maybe a $2 super chat or something like that, whatever you can contribute to the show today. All right, well, I'm going to bring in my friend backstage. We'll keep hitting it, and I'll throw you up on the little sponsor scroll right here that I have. I know that Pecan hasn't hit it yet, but I'll hit him with this right now. We have the sponsor scroll right there. That's right. If you bring to us today's show, I will throw you up on the thing right there. I already kind of left Pecan there because he normally gives me one every day, so I'm just going to assume that's going to happen. But there you go. Thank you. We'll have to change your little name because that's changed now as well. All right, well, let's get into it today. Let's get into Wednesday so we can finally get on with it. And I'll let you Perry heads know that Perry will be on immediately following this show, BF Live The Vibe, stream show 545. Perry Caravello Live will happen. And so this is kind of a little pre-show party, if you will. A little Perry pre-show party. So we'll touch on Perry Talk to get you kind of in tune to what's going to be happening. We'll lead into the show, and we'll get excited about that happening. And just excited that we're all here and alive. We're on this side of the dirt. So let's do that. Here's my probe that's backstage. Let me take this out and bring in. I'm pretty sure he's happy that he's on the right side of the dirt. So let's bring him in. I'm happy that he's here with me today, and any day he can come. He's my friend from the Great White North. He's yours too, I assume, if you're a chat family. He's Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
The butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick reporting for duty, sir. Ha.
Happy Wednesday.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Happy Wednesday, Bob. You ready to ramp up for another day of podcasting?
Yeah. It's already began. Yeah, I started on Pecan show this morning.
How about that?
Now we're here. Fuck
right.
yeah.
There we go.
There was no filter last night. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where Andrew was.
Yeah, and then I saw the link got rescheduled to today, or was that a miss?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well,
meaning Friday. Okay. Or Thursday. Okay.
Yeah, Thursday.
Couple days mixed up.
Gonna try to do it again tomorrow. I don't know where Andrew is. Well, it's gonna be a 420, our episode 420, right? So
awesome.
Scott was not in the mix either. So I was like, okay, we cannot do this show without Scott or Andrew. It's got to happen.
Wouldn't seem right.
Those guys, yeah.
All right, well, we'll have to tune in on Thursdays and see if that happens, if they actually have the show, if Andrew actually shows up. There's a sponsor scroll right there and all. But that's cool, buddy. But other than that, I know that you can probably assure more than No Filter that is the lounge happening today.
It is. I will be in the
lounge. It's Lounge Wednesday.
Fuck yeah.
If you're new here to the chat family, where you been? First of all, welcome. Immediately following today's shows, you're going to have a couple options. At 3:30 East, Bobby Nick will be doing a music video show. We'll tell you more about as it goes on, where he kind of keep MTV and that kind of whole generation of music videos alive. And for $1 a song, he'll play your favorite request. You go over to his Rumble, and people share their dollars and their request, and you get to hang out and party and get to learn a lot of different musical tastes of the chat family. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've actually started to incorporate that in almost all of the podcasts that I do now that are exclusive to Rumble. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. People play their music, and we chill with it.
That's right. And then we can go we can go over let's say today's Wednesday. I got my days mixed up because of the Memorial Day holiday here in the States, Bob.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure it could be. Yeah, a little. Well,
a little bit.
Plus, you did take off.
Right.
Two Mondays in a row.
Yeah, I'm all thrown off. But you know what throws me off is that no matter what day I do show up, I can always count on you being here and this guy backstage I'm going to bring in. Now, I would almost think it was Friday, seeing where he's checking in from. He's checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Frankie McDonald's here.
I'm doing great so far. I'm at the Mayflower Mall right now. Thanks, great so far. Here's me at the Mayflower Mall. I'm showing you the mall.
Are you working today, Frankie?
So this Friday coming, I'm working. I'm showing you the mall.
You're just showing us the mall today. You're just hanging out today, buddy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Winners. What do we have here? Let's see. Pretzel maker with something like that. There we go. Oh, there's a car. Got to try to win a car or something like that. Beautiful, clean mall. Frankie McDonald keeps the Mayflower Mall clean up there in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Frank.
Yes, you'll be heading to Sydney, Nova Scotia before you know it.
Before I know it, I would really love, that would be one of my best dreams to ever meet Frankie McDonald and give you a bro hug and hang out with you. But I got a video you sent me last night, buddy.
Yes.
All right. You want to set it up? You want me to play it?
Yeah, play it now.
Play it now. Okay, I do as Frankie says. This is the latest video from Frankie McDonald on YouTube. Dogs and Wolves is his handle right here. And here comes the latest Frankie McDonald video.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station, live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. AI videos are kicking up the high gear on every social media in the world, including North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, including Antarctica, Australia, New Zealand, South Pacific tropical islands. The AI videos are getting on the hit on every single social media in the world. So many internet bots are kicking up the high gear on every social media in the world. And so many bot-generated accounts attack as a person, but it's not. So many bot internet accounts are
I'm not even sure what you're talking about, Frankie.
People can't even tell what's real, what's not anymore. My videos are real. Here's me.
I got a real video too.
Oh, wow.
Let's continue to play the video. Hey, Bobby friend, let's continue to play the video.
All right, buddy. All right, here you go.
Manufacturing robots in every country in the world, including North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, Australia,
Oceanias.
New Zealand, Antarctica. So many AI videos are getting more realistic nonstop on every social media. News stations are corrupted. Every social media is corrupted. Too many clowns, trolls, haters, and Bobby Friend. and
Hello.
rude
Hey, bud.
and angry people.
How are you?
Great so far. Every
Hey, what's
social
up?
media in the world, including North America.
Got a friend there, Frankie? Let's say hello to your friend.
Hello.
Hello, friend.
Are we
We're
on
checking
video?
in from.
Yeah.
We're doing a live right now from the United States. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Frankie's checking in live.
Where are
Welcome.
you from?
I'm on the East Coast of the United States. I'm in Maryland here. How you doing?
I'm in Cape Breton, but I'm up from San Francisco to see this guy. I wanted to meet Frankie McDonald, so I finally tracked him down.
Nice. Awesome. Frankie is our dude. That is great that people all over the world are coming to see Frankie McDonald from San
That's
Francisco. Awesome, man.
Look
Great
at
to
that.
see you. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good day. Well, thanks for stepping in on the vibe today. We're watching Frankie's latest video today. All right.
Yeah. And Bobby Frank's gonna get in the picture too. And get Bobby Frank in there too.
Give me in there too. Here we go. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go.
Thank you, buddy.
Let's continue.
All right.
Yeah.
Great
Let's
seeing
continue.
you. All right. Let's.
And Vancouver Giants.
South America,
Yep.
Europe,
And praying for
Asia,
Bulldogs.
Africa, Oceania, Australia, New Zealand, Antarctica.
What about Vancouver Giants?
So many AI videos are getting even more realistic. Last days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, millenniums, tens of thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years, millions of years, billions of years from now. So many AI videos are getting worse, non-stop, more realistic. Talk shows, traditional media, news stations, even more corrupted than ever before. So every social media in
In
the
Vancouver,
world
it's going to get a really hot winter.
prepared.
And you got Montreal getting a lot of rain. Maryland's going to get lots of rain.
The
Yeah, we got
world
lots of rain.
In Maryland, the rain here, rain in Vancouver.
But what about here? I'm
In Vancouver.
I want to get some sunshine here.
All right, there's your video, Frankie.
What about Maryland? How's the weather in Maryland?
The weather it's currently raining in Maryland. Hello, welcome from the
There
States
we
here.
go.
Yeah.
Look at that. There we go.
How was the weather in Maryland?
I
It's
got my
currently
picture
raining,
with Frank.
Frankie.
Got my picture with Frankie. I go back to the West Coast now, I guess.
That's awesome, man.
Hey,
That's
Bobby,
awesome.
how's
Well,
the
we hope
weather
you-
where you're at?
It is
Bobby
currently.
Nick.
Oh, Bobby, where's your
Bobby
weather,
Nick.
buddy?
It's 70 degrees Fahrenheit here right now.
Tell them where you're at,
guys
bud.
doing, right?
I'm in Alberta. I'm in Alberta, Canada.
Great radio fight.
And how's
thank
the
you.
weather? That means lots of rain heading towards the western United States, to like Montana, Idaho, Washington State, because of Omega Block development.
Okay, Frankie. Well, make sure they know how to find BF Live the Vibe on YouTube, Frankie. You want to dance? Want to do a Frankie dance with your friends?
What about my book and my bobblehead?
All right, we can do that, Frankie. I got you, buddy. Let me do that real quick. You got to make sure you get Frankie McDonald's book, Be Prepared, the Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything, available at Amazon.com, Walmart.com, or wherever fine books are sold. Be prepared. There it is right there. You got to get it, folks. I have my copy. Make sure you can get yours. It don't show up on the green screen. And if you want to get, here we go, the Frankie bobblehead, if you want to be like me, you got to contact the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.com, and you can go on and shop for your own Frankie bobblehead. All right, you good, Frankie? You ready to dance now, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, let's do the Frankie dance. It's Wednesday, folks. Here we go. It's the Little Yachty remix.
This is Frankie McDonald.
We do the Frankie dance.
Live in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
You can do the Frankie dance with your new friend.
Extreme cold air is headed towards Minnesota on Sunday, January 10th, 2016.
Frankie dance time. It's Frankie time. On the Vibe, checking in live. People visiting Frankie from San Francisco and all over the world. We got it. I got Bobby the Hut dancing.
Hell yeah.
BF Live. Frankie time. We haven't even done the opening chat family check-in yet, folks. And we're already meeting people from all over the world. Check out our boy Frankie McDonald. Get this bobblehead. Oh, there's Bobby Nick. Here we go. Get Frankie's bobblehead. Get up. In the state of Minnesota.
Don't leave your dog so tight. In the
State of Minnesota.
Drank lots of green tea.
Frankie dance. Frankie McDonald checking in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. From the Mayflower Mall. One more time around. Come on, throw them dance emojis in the chat, y'all. It's Frankie time on BF Live. The Vibe Midday. Save the drama for your mama. We're about having fun. Cool like Minnesota. Frankie's dancing. Frankie busting moves in the Mayflower Mall.
I'm not a fan of mine saying hi to me.
All right, let's say hello. We'll say hello on air real quick.
And I got something else to say. Did you hear about this? Bobby Nick, did you watch the Calgary Hitmen games?
I did not, Frankie. What happened? Who won?
Did you watch the Calgary Hitmen games?
I did not. What happened? Tell me.
WHL team in Calgary.
Oh, neat.
Oh, okay.
Frankie likes all the hockey up there. The
Then
Cape Breton Eagles.
Did you watch any of WHL games, Bobby Nick?
I did not, Frankie. I'm not a big hockey fan, Frankie.
Now is that women's hockey league or is that a world hockey league, Frankie?
WHL, that's Western Hockey League, same level as Quebec Junior League.
Okay, cool, buddy. Because we have WHL here in the States, and we actually have some ladies playing here in the States, Frankie. Got some.
And Bobby Nick, you have to come to Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Bobby Nick, what the fuck
Hell
you waiting
yeah.
for, buddy? What's wrong
One
with
of
you?
these days, Frankie, I'm going to make it there.
It'd be great. Bobby Nick got the sunlight shining in on him today. Got that little different kind of light look on you there.
Yeah, I am very
There's
pale.
too many hockey leagues in this planet.
There are lots of hockey leagues. Hey, Frankie, what other shows you going to be doing today on Wednesday, buddy?
And Radio Eddie Fanaco.
Ham Radio with Eddie Fanaco. What about Gino? You going to be doing anything with Gino later on?
Tomorrow night. Gino's doing the show tomorrow night.
All right, that'd be Thursday night.
And Joey Only show tomorrow night, too. Bass Guy show Friday.
Bass Guys every Friday, it seems like. I know his kind of schedule and all. All right, well, No Filter didn't happen last night, but maybe you'll hang out tomorrow night with Bobby and Andrew on No Filter with Andrew and friends. Maybe you'll do that, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Frankie. All right, well, we'll see you next time you check in. Frankie McDonald steps in on the vibe. Hi, Frankie. I don't know what he's talking about, these AI videos. I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about. Why don't you know? There you go, Frankie. Frankie is big on that AI. He had that thing in my mailbox last night, Bob. Oh,
really? Wow.
Yeah. All right. Well, the fun never ends. As long as I'm buying. Let's see. Pecan is here. Pecan's here. I'm just gonna. Hey, man. That's what I meant to say.
Hey, boo-boo.
What's up, Pecan, buddy? How you doing, Eric?
What's up?
Good evening, Begonia.
Yeah, Begonia.
I heard your little the little boot pop in where Frankie was keeping me busy on screen, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
That's great.
Good to see Frankie there.
Yeah, I told Bobby Nick my days are already screwed up because of the holiday and all that stuff, like Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. I don't know. And then Frankie normally only checks in from the Mayflower Mall up there in Sydney, Nova Scotia, on Fridays. And I'm like, I see Frankie backstage, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, is it Friday? Like, what is going? What So I don't know. No chance of keeping the day straight. That's why we get here today together Monday through Friday. And I put this little date thing up. It is May 27th, folks, but it's not any just May 27th. It is a Wackago Wednesday, so you can help me keep the vibe alive by giving a generous super chat or maybe being a member. Rather than super chatting for $2, why don't you consider being a member of the 2 Vibe crew? And I'm required to love you long time. We got a deal on mouth hugs today. It's a mouth hug Wednesday. First one was $1.99, folks. All right, we're doing things in a little different order here in that normally we do the chat family check-in first and then things happen off of that. But today, Frankie McDonald jumps in a little early. So how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know what you're doing today on this fine Wednesday. Even though it's raining here in 73, I still feel it's fine. I got sunshine with you all in the chat family, so bring that sunshine. Don't let nobody steal your sunshine. Bring that sunshine. Let me know what you're up to in the opening chat family check-in. You're going to establish the vibe for the next 3 hours. We're going to hang out here live. And you never know who's going to show up. Frankie McDonald might check in from the Mayflower Mall with more people. You never know. But let me know what you're doing right now. Are you home? Are you at work? You have good weather? You got bad weather, kind of rainy weather like me? Let me know what you're up to. That's what the chat family check-in is all about. Establish the vibe, and let's hang out for the next 3 hours on a Wackago Wednesday, folks. This is the opening chat family check-in. Let's get Wednesday started right now.
Amongst yourselves.
That's what the opening chat family check-in and the vibe is all about. You talk amongst yourselves, you talk with me and Pete Cunt and maybe Frankie and Bobby, Nick, Scott, whoever comes along, and let's have 3 hours of fun and positive vibes right here in the middle of the day. I will let you know at the conclusion of this opening chat family check-in. We will get into some not so serious news, and you guys make it more funner when you participate and comment back at me. I got another Waymo story about these Waymo cars. I don't think that's quite ready yet. I have another story that maybe will prove that point. I'm going to do a story about a snapping turtle that was found that maybe will remind us of just what happened last week on The Vibe when Scott picked up a turtle off the lawn and presented it on the show. We'll talk about that and see if they're the same kind of turtle. We're also going to talk about an Iowa man suing Nintendo over he's being denied Pokemon professor status. I didn't even know that Pokemon professor status was a thing, P-Cunt. You going to argue about it? I don't know. But well, I'll let you know when we do the... What's that, buddy?
Don't care about the Pokemon stuff.
Is that right?
I don't really either, but
I know
a lot of people who are very serious.
Never got into it, yeah.
It definitely missed me. It was for a younger generation than mine, but they say it's one of the biggest, kind of media entities or happenings in their lifetime. So we'll get into that. Growing
up for me, as far as trading cards, was always baseball cards for me.
Baseball cards. I tried to get into other things, like they had Star Wars. They had the trash can, trash pail kids, or
garbage
like
pail kids. Yeah, those were fun. I love those.
Yeah. Yeah, they had certain things, but they never quite. I never bought quite as many as I did baseball cards. That's fair to say.
I never bought baseball cards, but I bought those rock cards. I think they were like, I can't remember what the hell they were called. They had like 80s bands like Poison and stuff like that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
I remember rock and roll.
Yeah.
Really, rock and roll collector cards, like baseball cards. I don't know if I can't say I've ever noticed them, Bobby Nick, or touched on that. I'm going to let you know. What's that?
So I know what Bobby's talking about.
All right, cool. I got another story that I'll let you know about. We're going to do the opening chat family check-in, but I'll just let you know on the news desk when I get over there and do the fun news. I got a story about a certain high school in Michigan, how seniors are what they're allowed to drive to school that day. And we'll end every newscast the way we end every newscast with a sexy Bikini Report about these teen takeovers that you might be seeing more and more happening in America, where the teens show up and they're kind of causing a ruckus. We'll let the Bikini Report. Oh boy, but not before we got breaking poos, folks. Oh boy. It's almost like somebody waited for me to stop talking.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
If you're new to here to BF Live The Vibe, this is Breaking Poos. Wendy Pat from the Howard Stern Show started a tradition of sending her morning poo pic to Bobby Nick. Now other people do it, so it's Breaking Poos. We can't show it, but Bobby will tell you about it.
It's Scott. It's Scott, guys.
Scott,
he's alive and kicking. Oh my God. Ugh. This one is just like oh man, it looks like if somebody, you know when you put syrup in milk and it kind of just sinks to the bottom?
Syrup and milk. Whoa.
Yeah, but it's like syrup and water, but you can still see the fucking, the remnants kind of floating to the top,
Oh, jeez.
It's bad. It's bad. And of course, there's splatter all over, all around. I mean, this was a slaughter of the asshole, I think.
Well, shout out to Scott. He was up for like over 24 hours yesterday when he sat in on this show, because you guys were like burning the midnight oil the night before, and he sat on here yesterday. He had the giggles and all that stuff. So shout out to Scott. Yeah. Bringing you breaking poos. You think that's funny, huh? She started all of this. Breaking poos, Wendy. I gotta get a flying graphic. Gotta get poo emojis.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I got a great.
Oh no! Double.
What is? Now what, Bob? Who got you this time?
It's Spawn.
Oh,
it's
shit,
Spawn.
there we go.
It's a double logger. I mean, solid logs, man. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Plenty of fiber going on over there. Got your fiber?
I don't know about the fiber. Looks like both of these logs would have stretched his asshole quite well, and it looks like there's one little tiny log, a little. So there's a third log, but it's miniature.
Oh my God!
Log.
The big log.
I think it's like a mama log, a daddy log, and a baby log.
It's a mama log, it's a daddy log, it's a baby log. It's breaking news, Wendy. You started all of this. That's why you're happy about it.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Hey, Bobby, was that Goldilocks in there too?
And the fucking three bears. Jesus.
Holy moly, because he says.
Because I know what it's like to have my asshole stretched.
There you go. You kind of said it right. All right, well, without any further ado, I think I can't remember. Did I run the element? I did run the element for the opening chat family check-in. But so before we get any more ado, let's kick it off, folks. Throw them in there. It's post time. And this is BF Live the Vibe. Stream Show 545. You never know what's going to happen here, folks. Breaking pools. Come on, I need your help on a Wackago Wednesday, folks. I want to keep doing this. Come on with it. Let's kick it off with the first comment coming in from my PayPal and Venmo preset options. Wink, wink. Hook a brother up. Thank you very much. Pecan 420 sounds the bugles we just played right there, indicating the beginning of the opening chat family check-in. Buckshot Kid checks in at 6:22 a.m. and says just that. Then he has this nerve to say that I'm late jagoff. Then he has fun being a membership, showing off that he is a member using his membership emojis. Look at all that. The gay meter, the Wendy Pack emoji. Where else are you going to see Wendy in a wrestling get-up? Only right here if you're a member and you buy my emojis for little as $1.99. Be part of the 2 Vibe crew. $1.99 memberships, folks. I will love you long time. Me love you long time. It's home day indeed, says our friend Buckshot Kid. It is Wackago Wednesday. Come on, folks. Help me whack that goal. Help me keep the vibe alive by donating whatever you can. Wackago Wednesday. Pecan checks in and says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. Happy home day it is. Unga bunga, and what do you gano? Gano. Pecan, let's gano. Let's go. I can know that the next comment comes from Pecan as well, and he's showing off that he's a member here by using the emojis. They show up as actual fun emojis if you're over there on the YouTube feed, but they show up as graphics, those words right there for me. Buckshot Kid gets a love from Pecan 420. Pecan says, can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Hello, Pecan 420 from Buckshot Kid. Buckshot Kid says, I won't be here today, but I came in just to see if you started. Keeping me straight, Buckshot Kid. Well, I hope you'll be back tomorrow, whatever you're keeping you busy today. There's the gay meter emoji being used by Buckshot Kid. If you're a member here on the Vibe, for as little as $1.99, you can have fun poking fun at me with the gay meter emoji. Some things are just a little gay, and some things like Buckshot Kid are super gay. Pinging it. They got pinging it. He's pinging it. And we're doing it. All right, let's continue on, Buck. Thank you, buddy. Having fun with that emoji. There is the membership link running in the chat. Please consider joining for as little as $1.99. Me love you long time. Hey, tomorrow night I'm doing replayables on this channel right here. You see on the screen, 100 Proof Podcasting. There's a Discord link right in there. It's our little messaging community, and there's a BF Live the Vibe section over there too, if you want to hit that up for absolutely free. Just a Guest says he's number 4, but I always say you're number 1. Just a Guest checks in for positive vibes right here on a Wednesday. There's a T Public store if you want to see my BF Chang shirt or other stuff. Spawn says late and gay, and I got 4 extra peps or poops in this. Oh, goddamn step. 4 extra peps for in the lounge. Fuck yeah. Nice. There's links for running, not only for Pecan, but also for Bobby, Nick, and Scott as well. And if you want to find out more about the show that Spawn is talking about, Bobby Nick's Rumble link is running. And about 3:30 East today, after BF Live the Vibe, he'll be playing music videos over there. If you want to hang out and just listen to some fun music with similar people and have a lot of fun in the afternoon. We'll tell you about that as the show goes on. Spawn says, Nightbot, what's up? Reach around? Question mark.
I am a robot.
Let's see. Pecan, go ahead, hit it, buddy. Yeah, topping it out with the shout. He throws the Bobby Nick membership emoji in there and says Takao and fuck yeah with the avocados right there. Emotional support Canadian 2 says Rumble sucks. Well, I can probably find half as many people that'll tell you exactly the same thing about YouTube. Welcome, emotional support Canadian 2. And Rumble sucks a lot less than it used to. It's gotten actually much
for
better.
real.
Spawn says, I play 85 songs a day now that Bobby is spinning records around the clock. Fuck yeah, he's rocking around the clock.
That's right. Fuck yeah.
I'm telling you, you will find, like when Dave Mason passed away, and Pecan 420 over here, my friend down at the bottom of the screen, he requested a song. I didn't even know that Dave Mason and Michael Jackson had did a song together.
Right. That was
so
crazy.
we learned that. That's something that we learned over there on the Rumble on Bobby Nick's show in the lounge. You'll hear some music and learn some things that you never even heard of before. Pecan 420 says he has the fun with the Frankie emojis. Frankie emojis all around. There is the merch link again. Here's the Bobby Nick link that's running that I was telling you about if you're curious about his Rumble show that's happening 3:30 East immediately following the show today. There's Scott's links if you want to find out what he's doing with his Propmaster 69 channel. There's Bro Dog stuff over there. And the Angry Iguana 112 has low-cal stuff over there. All these crazy people on the internet like Jake and all kind of other people. Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in. One of the many lovely ladies that are part of my chat family and says, good day to me. Bobby, Frankie, and the vibe emoji for BF Chang. She is always ready. I learned it from watching you. So I can go. Because I got one vape in my pocket. I'm about to smoke it with Crazy Cute. There we go. Good day, chat family. Puff past my friend, she always says. See, I can always hold out until she shows up. The Reverend Wild Bill says, hoya. What's up, buddy? Let's take a little pause and puff pass. I can always get through the chat until she make me do. Here goes another dab done for donks. A little smoking music. Come on. Oh, come on. Hit it. Play it. Another dab dog for dunks. Doo-doo-doom, doom, doom. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you. Another dab done for dunks. Another dab dog for dunk. Thank you, Chris Popke, for making this track for me. Let's smoke a little bit.
Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey.
I can either fill one or I can vape with you as we go. Hoya says the Reverend Wild Bill. Jim Fanning says, yes, BF, just play it. Play it. What are we talking about then? How you doing there, Jim? Check it out. And he's over there on the Rumble. I appreciate that. We'll have some more company for you definitely on Friday when we do the second half of the vibe over there on Rumble. I really enjoy doing that to keep our presence up over there on Rumble. So I do that once a week because for whoever our Canadian friend talked about the issues with Rumble, it is essential with all of the algorithmic issue over here on YouTube. It is essential to have a presence over there on Rumble because you never know when this algorithm's going to jump up and bite you in the ass. Yep. Let's see. There's the membership link. Please help me today. Join for as little as $1.99 and keep the vibe alive. I love doing this. There's my TeePublic store, not for me, but for our friend Space Chief 75. So why don't I go over here to my Terry Neve folder and why don't we play that today because that does contribute to a vibe. So let me go right here and we will play the commercial that our chat family bro Terry Nee produced. We all lift each other up. This is for our artistic friend. This was created by another chat family bro, Terry Nee. It's a commercial for our friend Space Chief 75. And this is the link for his TeePublic store. He doesn't do AI, folks. He drew all of these by hand. I have some of my own art. There's Replayables art. Bobby Nick's got art. No Filter has art. Get your Space Chief 75. There went mine by. No two pieces are alike, folks. No AI. You want him to draw an icon for your show or something? Got a special event coming up? Hit him up on Twitter X. His name is Space Chief 75. We're just getting started, but we're playing this little ditty by Terry Nee to promote another chat family creator. With art so bold, it mesmerizes. fill my bowl while we're enjoying this little ditty right here. Fill in music. No piece of light. Come on. See 18 of you in here now. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hear a little boot backstage. His art's so bold, it mesmerizes. Check out his link. If you don't believe me, just hit the TeePublic link right here. It'll be running in the chat throughout the show. And you can go see any of that stuff put on like hats or shirts or mugs or anything. You can mix it all up and see how it might look. And you have to get your own art. Look, I have mine. I'll show it to you right here. And Bobby Nick has his. Here's my Space Chief 75 unique piece of art right here. There you go. He drew that all by hand, folks. No AI. He didn't go type in BF likes weed and he wears a hat and headphones. He kind of drew this. He's got the THC. He kind of puts all the little things about you in there. He kind of makes it personalize it. All right, well, let me take that off the screen. And let's see, I'm filling one and I'm about ready to smoke, so I got to bring more friends in to smoke. Let me take that off the screen right quick. Where the hell is that? White overlay. Nope. Now to get it off. Okay, we got a bro to bring in. He's ready to go. I guess he's all cleaned out and ready for another day of podcast. It's Scott's here. Come on, Scott.
Gang, gang.
Got it all cleaned up. Scott steps in.
How's your asshole feel, Scotty?
I haven't seen that corn from yesterday.
Right, yeah. Still waiting for that to show up.
Funny, I don't remember eating corn, but you can't process the corn. But what's good, Scott? Did you catch up on your sleep from yesterday?
Yeah, well, I mean, a few hours, and then I guess I missed No Filter halfway through it, but
no.
And then I was up again all night last night because I learned how to do a new editing thing. 'Cause I got all these Cyrax 911 calls, right? But they're just the calls, no video.
Right.
And I didn't know what to do with them, but now I figured out how to put together a series of still shots from that day, so it comes together like a slideshow while the 911 call plays.
Now, folks, you might not be impressed by what Scott just said right there, but considering that he didn't really know how to use a hyperlink when we sent him a link or how to send a link to anybody else, this is fucking amazing. And Scott's telling you like he's setting up like Martin Scorsese or something like that. I can put pictures together and put it with the audio. That's awesome,
It's
Scott.
insane.
We're all just having fun with this, making the most of this one ride we get on the planet we always talk about. Scott steps in, so I'm sure people will be saying hello to you. Just a guest steps in and oh, please, go ahead, continue.
You guys are just now on the chat family countdown? Or?
Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm saying. You ain't really missing nothing. You didn't miss No Filter last night because that didn't go down. And Frankie stepped in before I even had a chance to start the opening chat family check-in.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So we just had a full Frankie check-in he's at the mall too, buddy. He checked in with some family came up, or this one gentleman said he came from San Francisco and went up to Sydney, Nova Scotia just to see Frankie. So maybe that's why Frankie was at a neutral spot today. Like, hey, Frankie, where can we meet? We go to the Mayflower Mall. We're going to go to the Mayflower Mall. So I'm trying to fill my bowl as I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking about Frankie and catching Scott up with the show. Yeah, Scott, so that's why you haven't missed really nothing yet. So, you haven't missed it yet. Awesome, man. Hey, I got a story about a turtle, too. I'm glad you're here today because I got this story about a big turtle. I want to see how it compares to the turtle that you found the other day.
Right on.
I'm telling you, I am multitasking during the show, trying to fill this thing and not spill it. Oh, my goodness.
Whew.
All right. That's all right. Don't talk or nothing. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. I was willing to let it ride. I figure somebody.
We're used to Bill talking.
You got that right, Pecan. You don't have this issue over there on the morning high. Boy, Bill would have been losing his shit with all that dead air, Pecan. Now, you know, that is a sign of me getting a lot more comfortable because I will say that dead air is is one of your biggest fears when you're doing these shows. But I've learned to embrace dead air, you know. Coming for air every now and then, right?
Sometimes you got to just let the show breathe. That's what happens.
Exactly. I'm not going to say we're directing this to anybody. Let's see. The Nightbot has Pecan social medias running right there. Let's see. Fucking, this is awesome. Okay, let's see what else everybody's saying in here. There's all your proper links, and we'll talk about more of that at the end of the show. Frankie needs a shave, says Pecan. Yeah, manly, yes, but Frankie likes it too. and to clean out the pipes. It sounds like all the pipes got cleaned out. Scott cleaned out his pipes and sent his morning constitutional. Spawn did his too. There's the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link. And here we go. Now we're going to have a Whack a Goal Wednesday. Now we're going to start whacking a goal. Pecan 420 lifted and gifted. Just a guess. That's what we like, chat family. That's because he's a member defender. So let me hit you with that on a Whack a Goal Wednesday, folks. Come on, I'm going to do like Aaron. I'm do my best begging. I only do it one day a week, folks. One day a week, I only do my best begging on a Whack a Goal Wednesday that my boy Pecan always helps me out with. Thanks, buddy. All right, let's keep it going right here, and I will throw you up. Yes, Scott.
Still told lost his monetization, by the way.
I thought
I heard that.
Yeah, I saw this whole it's not a big deal, but it's a big deal, and we're gonna be okay, but we're not gonna be okay. He talks in fucking circles, man, and I'm like, he literally just said it's not gonna be a big deal, but then but boy, if we get to be put that pitch, it'll be a pinch. I'm like, he literally just said the two different things. It's not gonna be a problem, and it's gonna be a problem. So
I think it was yesterday. I was watching a little bit, and someone donated $400 to him, and by accident they meant to donate 10.
Oh shit! And you know he ain't going to issue no refund.
Well, the guy was in the chat just over and over. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. That was my rent money. Blah blah blah. Over and over, and then so everybody in the chat was telling Still Toe to look. He didn't mean to do it, and Still Toe just went on. You could tell he
ignored it.
Well,
ignored it.
You could tell he's seen it, and then he started talking about this time he had to refund money, but he was making it where it almost made it the guy feel guilty to ask for it back. He created that situation. But long story short, he ended up giving. Well, he said he was going to send the money back. The guy probably got blocked.
What a piece of shit. And then what if he might not ever give it back? We might not ever know. Just a guess. Falk, from Pecan 420. Nice catch with the membership, Pecan, says our friend Crazy Cute Sunflower. Bobby Nick's TV station right there. Bobby Nick TV Live. Nightbot right there. Membership link. Please consider joining. 75 degrees here, says Jim 666, and it's still raining. My arc is just about complete, he says. Electric Gino. Bro, I'll trade your rare Barry Gibb for your Jimmy Buffett. There you go. Talking about Scott. Had you ever experienced rock and roll or pop cars like baseball cards? For what?
Oh yeah. I used to collect them. I don't have them anymore, but I had quite the collection.
Awesome.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, Scott was the prolific baseball card collector. He said he used to have like display cases set up and things like that. So I wouldn't put that past you. I trade your card. I trade you a card. Trade you a card. Okay. I felt that one and more. Talking about must be breaking poos. Jim says, I'm trying to eat corned beef hash, scrambled eggs with Texas Pete hot sauce, toast, and strawberry preserves. Thank you, Bobby, Scott, and Spawn. I'm assuming that's for the all the breaking poos that you had. Yeah, don't eat breakfast and watch the vibe. Spawn says, 6, it warms my heart that we're all there to pick each other up, my homie. As we're nearing the completion of this opening chat family check-in, I'll put Pecan up there on the sponsor, and I'll put you up there too, folks, if you help me out on a Whack a Goal Wednesday. Jim Fanning is having fun in the chat. Buckshot Kid gets acknowledged by Jim. Widow Killer, a brother, checks in and says, almost had a heart attack this morning. I got an alert that Dame Julie Andrews appeared at a Parkinson's fundraiser event today, and the way the notification was worded made it sound like she died. It sounds like you're watching one of those Perry websites that he always gets all of his great death notices off of.
Shut the fuck up.
But bro, they're like never right. You got like people that are alive you're saying that are dead. So maybe Widow Killer is reading that site. How you doing, Widow Killer? Widow Killer throws in so much content that you see here over there on the Discord. BF Live The Vibe, part of the Discord. Bobby Nick must be stopped, says Jerry Lahane.
Yes, I'm a bad man. Bad man.
Stop. The most controversial Canadian of all time is Bobby Nick. Scott Fitzpatrick's links are right there. Here we come. Space Nerd heard the love for donks. And we give the love to the Space Nerd. We check in with the nerd. We're going to go to the dark side of the nerd. What's up, nerd? Happy Wednesday, midweek.
Nerd.
On the dark side of the moon.
She says, Hoya, you Hoyas, and says, good morning to me. Right back at you, nerd. Checking in from the Pacific Northwest is the Space Nerd today. Space Nerd says, you said doo-doo. Yeah, I did, man. I did. Nerd, you get the acknowledgement from Jim, FJM, and you get the EHG, whatever that is. Widow Killer says, if Frankie comes on, I posted a pic of the Pope talking about AI being bad. Well, Widow Killer, if you're just joining after like literally the first 10 or 15 minutes of the show, you missed Frankie's swoop-in visit. He already kind of hit me today, and so I hit him up with his. I put that video away, but I did hit him up with. Of course, he's. How you like the screaming that he was doing it in, Bobby Nick, with the AI videos?
Oh yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah, he's just screaming about
it.
He's madder than hell.
He is like it's like you could feel that he doesn't feel that anybody's listening to him. So now he feels he has to. Now he feels he has to scream stuff. So I'm like, he sent me that late last night. He wants people to know, and I'm like, what do you mean, like AI? This is just you singing. So, I mean, I don't know if there might be some fake stuff. I got Frankie right there. That's real, right? I mean, we know that's Frankie. We know our boy Frankie, so that's obviously real. Let's see. Great variety from Space Chief 75. Check him out by clicking on this TeePublic store link or hit him up on Twitter X. Slide up in his DM. That's Space Chief 75. Come on, folks. Please use the membership link if you're not already a member, or just super chat or help out today any way you can on a Whack-A-Goal Wednesday. Catch up on sleep. He's so busy with the mustard, you can't catch up. Hey-o. It's a dad joke. Hey-o. Catch up. Get it? Not meth. That's messed up, Jerry Lane. Indoors today, maybe because of the weather we're having in our area. Scott, the shout out goes out to you from Jim.
Jim.
There's 100 Proof Podcasting link. The TeePublic Space Chief 75 link. That mall should throw him a few dollars, says Jim. I'm assuming that he gets paid for that 1 day a week that he works. No, typically, Frankie's work day and check-in day at the Mayflower Mall is on Fridays. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's kind of a legit situation for Frankie, too. But he's been working at that mall for a minute. Dead air can be funny, says Jerry Lane. It really took a while for me to be comfortable when you feel obligated to come on and fill 3 hours, and then you're like, so let's not say something. We had dead air on here earlier, Scott. I don't know, Reverend Wild Bill, he wouldn't have had that. Even right. Reverend Wild Bill needs to be poked sometimes, or let's see. Flex 316. What's that, P?
You say he likes to be poked. He might like that.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly that meant. Like a doc proke. Excuse me. Space Nerd says Flex 316 would like a word with Aaron. He did the same thing. F Aaron. Oh, shit. Well, come on. If you're considering, if you don't have no money to give to Aaron no more, you can give it to me. What's that, Scott?
He was, when he seen that $400, he started playing this German music, and he was goose stepping all over the studio, and
it's like slam dunking and everything. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody did that on purpose just to get that reaction and to pull the rug out on, or make him look like a dick for having to contemplate even giving it back, Scott. Yep. Right. It wouldn't surprise me.
And the guy, no matter what, he's going to lose 30% to the YouTube, no matter what, probably.
Exactly. But I don't know if it was Doom or whose clip it was, but I did see a particular video, Scott, and he was like, so we lost our monetization, but it's not going to be a big thing, but oh boy, it's going to be rough if we don't. It just says two different things, and if he just keeps talking. Piece of shit, steel toed. Well, wait a minute. Now, I kind of concur with that. So if you're going to give him money, just give him the money you were going to give to him. To me, because
I get sent to bed early for butt fingering in public.
And that's not even AI, folks. That's something he actually said.
I get sent to bed early for butt fingering in public.
Jim 666. Can you see me? Says Nerd. There's a TeePublic link. Skyprop, where you going? Hey. How you doing, Skyprop? This is like the Perry pre-show today, because Perry will be on 3 o'clock East, right? 12 Pacific. That's 1, 2, 3 o'clock East. We'll do a little Perry talk in preparation of that, and I'll play kind of a connected video. Lost monetization due to harassment. Scott, did you see that he got set up by somebody and that he's not supposed to show or mention anything about his ex or anything and got involved in the case? And somebody threw the hot tub picture in at the end real quick.
Yeah. They like sent a video. He didn't pre-screen it and just played it, and they sneaked something in there.
So, and then it did seem like the notice of monetization came after I saw that video flash. So you could conclude that maybe that might be the reason he lost his monetization due to harassment for showing that picture right there. All right. Nightbot is running information for all of our friends. Space Nerd has the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air. There she is. Thank you. And not only that, she goes, I like whacking. Hey-o. Well, it is, in fact, a Whack-A-Go Wednesday. So thank you, Space Nerd, for helping me whack it today. All right, let me take the little technical moment. I'll say, hi, folks. Your views are important to me here on BF Live The Vibe. I'm going to add Space Nerd to the sponsor scroll above, letting you know that today's show has been brought to you by Peacunt 420 and now Space Nerd. There you go. Quickie little change right there. I hit save. I throw it up there. And we have a new sponsor for today's show. It's Space Nerd. Thank you, Space Nerd. Oh, don't got slap her. All right, let's see. Wrong sound effect. Thank you. It's a whack effect. Nerd Yay from Jerry Lahane checking in. Electric Head Gino says howdy to Jim. Space Nerd says howdy to Jerry. Widow Killer says, I wonder if Frankie has to pay to park his car in the mall. That car back there. This is my parking place. I demand a parking place right here. I must have it right here. One of his conditions for working in the mall. Aaron sucks. I know I tend to concur with that, Space Nerd, so thank you. Space Nerd says, in the Pacific Northwest, checking in, it's 69 and sunny today. And I see a pretty blue color coming up here. I'm going to have to write 2 memberships. 2. From my member defender, Peacunt 420. Thank you, buddy. You already gave one, and now he gives a second one. Let's see who he got. Helping me raise money and keep the show going on a Whack-A-Go Wednesday. All right, let's see who he got. He got Eric Strickland. Welcome, Eric Strickland, to the Vibe Chat family. We do this every day, Monday through Friday. Welcome, Eric Strickland. Yay, says Space Nerd. There's the membership link. You too can join for as little as $1.99. Be part of the 2 Vibe crew, folks. I'm going to love you long time. Because with that chat right there, we have just concluded establishing the vibe a little later than normal for the chat family check-in. Now let's get on with more of the show.
amongst yourselves.
That's how it works here on BF Live The Vibe. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, Peacunt, Bobby Nick, and Scott, and whoever else is in the chat and whoever comes along, and we'll have a fun Whack-A-Go Wednesday here on The Vibe. I'm going to do the not-so-serious news over there and the not-so-serious news desk right over there in just a few minutes. I will bring that to you. Let me run a couple. I got some fun videos that people share with me in the chat. So let's run a couple fun videos, and then I'll make my way over to my news desk. I want to show you this. Oh, I already opened it. Let me just share this one there, Bob. Here we go. Share this. Share that. Let's look at our Slappy Dog. The chances of being killed by your dog are low, but never zero. Watch it. Look at this. Look at this ninja dog. Ninja dog. Oh shit! He spun and caught it. Spun and caught that shit. Alright, I got a fun little funky video. People sending me stuff all the time over there on BF Live the Vibe section under the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord. P-Cunt, Space Nerd shouts you out. You shouted out the nerd right in the chat. Killing in the name of. All right, we're going to start the news in just a few minutes. Let me see. I got another. Well, I know it's coming up to the end of the school year. I know that my daughter just kind of completed a little bit of schooling and all. So it's a lot of pressure this time of the year. So you want to make sure that you pass. You want to make sure that you pass.
Guys, can you please keep it down? I'm taking a test, and if I don't pass, I'm gonna fail.
What? If she don't pass, she's going to fail.
Pass, you're gonna fail? Nikki, if I didn't wake up, I'd be asleep.
Oh, good one.
If I wasn't warm, I'd be cold.
Mom!
Nice, Mom. Hold on, you ready for this? If I wasn't mad, I'd be happy. That's how you sound.
I blocked you guys in. Are you still gonna be able to get out? If you blocked us in, are we still gonna be able to get out? That's like me saying if I don't pass, I'm gonna fail.
Burn!
Guys.
And it goes full circle. If I don't pass, if you don't pass, it's going to fail. All right, well, I need you guys and gals in the chat to please help me. Please stick around today, at least until 3 o'clock. But I'm going to start the not-so-serious news right now. And the reason I ask you to help me is because it's more funner if you guys kick back some comments. Let me know what you think of these stories. Throw your comments in as we do it. I will let you know that since we are kind of doing the show a little time shifted today because Frankie kind of jumped in before the opening chat family check-in, normally we take a break at 1:30 East. We'll still take that break today, but it'll likely be in the middle of the not-so-serious news. Come on, folks, let's dig it into it, and let's have fun with the news. Let's have fun with the not-so-serious news for Wednesday in the middle of the week, May 27th, 2026. May is almost gone. Oh, my, I can't believe the way we're eating up these months. I don't like saying it all the time, but I can't help but notice it. All right, I do stories practically every show or every other show about Waymos driving aimlessly through crime scenes, neighborhoods, floods, all kind of stuff, and they're suspending service. Well, it seems like this problem is getting worse. Waymo pauses now freeway rides in San Francisco and Los Angeles over safety. Our first story in the not-so-serious news. I guess I just have a thing about these things, guys, because I don't think this technology is there yet, and I think these news reports are proof of it, P-Cunt.
Yeah.
I don't think the whole you can't have somebody in a car. I mean, you can't adjust for everything, like a flood, like the one drove through last week. Yeah. Waymo, the self-driving robo-taxi company, is temporarily pausing its vehicles from operating on U.S. freeways, including San Francisco and Los Angeles, to address safety concerns after reports emerged that vehicles were operating unsafely. Within the last 2 months, the company received criticism after unoccupied cars were captured entering flooded roadways in San Antonio and Atlanta, as well as a vehicle reportedly speeding through a construction zone in San Francisco. So they're just doing whatever they want. Waymo acknowledged in a letter sent to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration on May 11th that it was fixing its vehicle software. See, but we can't do this whole, we're going to go out there and run in and kill people, and then we'll do a software update. I don't know. The software, which would sometimes allow the robotaxi to enter flooded roadways. The company informed the NHSA that it has implemented a temporary fix as Waymo worked to remedy the issue. Waymo is recalling certain 5th and 6th generation automated driving systems. The software may allow the vehicle to slow and then drive into standing water or higher speed roadways, reads the report. As an interim remedy, Waymo modified the scope of the vehicle operations to increase weather-related constraints and updated the vehicle's maps. The software issue reportedly affects over 3,700 vehicles in the company's fleet, according to the report. It also paused its Waymo vehicles from offering service on U.S. freeways in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Phoenix, and Miami. So it's just another ain't no way I'm going to drive in Waymo store. I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere. Let's see. There's Waymo better ways to get around. How about that? We'll do that. Waymo better ways to get around. Hola, everyone says, gimme besos.
Hey.
Always checking in, bringing positive vibes and contributing content here on BF Live, the Vibe section over there on the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord. Thank you, Gimme. Happy Wednesday. Good afternoon, everyone. Tiffany Washington.
Yeah.
Another weed head, a fellow weed head steps into the vibe. How you doing there? Tiffany Washington. There's Pecan Socials. Pecan has his shows over there on Rumble 6 days a week at 10 a.m. East, morning high, just before BF Live the Vibe. Yeah, check him out on Saturdays. If you guys working Monday through Friday and you want to watch a Saturday fun morning weekend show, Pecan does it at 10 a.m. East. Widow Killer says, breaking celebrity death report. I did see this. Pro skateboarder Mark Johnson dead at the age of 49. Looks like Perry's jealousy got the better of him.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought the same thing. Maybe we'll touch on that when we do a little Perry talk. He's like a street skater, so I'd be curious to see if like Perry's going to claim him later on, Scott. He was my friend, I knew him, or he's going to act like, or maybe because he was a dude who'll act like he had no idea who he was. I don't know. We'll have to see. That's what's going to be the fun of tuning into Perry immediately following the vibe. Hi, Tiff says, Space Nerd. Hoya Gimme. Tiffany Washington says, hey there, nerd. No. Who takes these cars, says Space Nerd. I guess I am making a case because they're in the news like every other day, and lately for not great reasons. Space Nerd says, there's no way I will feel completely safe with autonomous driving. It's Canada's fault, says Jim. Yeah. My wife thought she saw the Waymo car get up in our state in Maryland, and we don't allow them. They're, as Perry says, they're not allowed. And she noticed that it had a driver in it. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a Waymo, but it said Waymo on it. So we have driver full Waymos here. And let's get on to the second story in the not so serious news. Scott, let's see. I guess I'll set it up this way. So Scott is nice enough to stop by the vibe whenever he can, and I always appreciate it. So just last week, Scott was sitting there. He goes, "Hey guys," he goes, "Wait a minute, there's something cutting across my lawn. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna check it. Let me find it real quick too. Here we go. Edited. I guess that's it. Let's see. It's in the shorts. Here we go.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
What's up, Scott?
I'll be right back. Something's walking across the yard. I'm going to grab
turtles.
Thanks.
I like turtles.
Oh shit! I'm showing you this because I have a pro turtle. All right, damn, he's trying to get you. It's pro turtle.
I like turtles.
Holy moly! All right, that's cool, Scott. Wow, that was amazing.
Oh goddamn!
You never know what matter of wildlife might pop on Scott Fitzpatrick. Oh, back. Okay, thanks, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
I like turtles.
Oh, Jesus, Scott! Some of those things.
Wash my hand. I'll be right
All right,
back.
go wash your hands, Scott. Oh,
All right,
Jesus,
yeah.
he got bit by a fucking... See what Scott don't do for this show? He could have just let that thing go by, make sure it didn't bite him. How bad is it, Scott? People were worried about you. They were like...
It's just a little scrape underneath the fingernail. Kind of got me in the fingernail.
Yeah.
So did he bite you or did he get you with a claw?
It got me a claw. Got
him with a claw. So that just happened last week live while we were doing a show. Scott, Space Nerd asked, whose is that?
Nature's, I guess.
Just a wild turtle. Like you heard him, Space Nerd. He literally went, "Hey, I think I see something going across my lawn. Let me go grab it for you real quick." So it's literally, that's why I called that video "In the Wild" with Scott Fitzpatrick, because all manner kind of animals will come along, or will be brought to him. Used to be brought to him. Where does the turtle live? What is your dad? What is your daddy, and what does he do? Who is your daddy? Yeah.
I'm assuming, I don't know what turtles do during the winter. I guess they go underground or something. But being nice weather, I'm assuming it just come up from underground and was headed to go over to wherever turtles go.
Those buggers can fuck your hand up. They get you good enough, says our friend Crazy Cute. Well, they just got you that little swim claw, right? Got you hooked you in the nail a little bit, right?
Yeah. I would. It'd probably take your pinky off if you got a hold of your finger.
That doesn't make sense. The turtle can't survive, but a country boy can survive. Maybe it's a country turtle, and the country turtle can survive. I said the country turtle. That's a pet, says Space Nerd. Maybe.
Oh no,
they're wild. They're wild.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can remember there was a couple of other times that just random fucking turtles or tortoises or whatever fuck ever you want to call them popped up in Stormy's yard.
Yeah.
In the past 2 years.
Well, this sets up our next story in the not so serious news, and that's why I did this. This is an alligator snapping turtle is found in a Massachusetts pond. This is our next story in the not so serious news, and we'll compare it. Not quite. Maybe you got a smaller version of this turtle, Scott.
Right.
Wildlife officials in Massachusetts were called out to an Essex County pond to capture an unusual non-native animal. A nearly 60-pound alligator snapping turtle, Scott, is what they're calling this one. The Massachusetts Division of Fisheries and Wildlife said on social media that the local residents contacted freshwater turtle biologist Trina Wantman. She wants man.
I like turtles.
Perry wants man too.
Shut the fuck up.
And said that they suspected a new arrival in their pond might be an alligator snapping turtle. The species is native to warmer waters ranging from Louisiana to southeastern Iowa, and they are not found naturally in Massachusetts. This turtle was struggling in our colder climate, and based on her condition, our biologists believe she was likely released after being illegally kept as a pet, which maybe is a space nerd's theory. The female turtle was taken to the New England Wildlife Center, where she is being treated for severe pneumonia. Pneumonia. You don't pronounce the P. It's pneumonia. All right, pneumonia. Let's look at this turtle. Let's watch some video and let's compare, Scott. Here we go.
Right.
This is an adult alligator snapping turtle that was found in the wild up in Essex County. This is one of the first alligator snappers that's been
similar beak, right, Scott? The beak was similar.
Found in the wild.
Go ahead.
Oh, we got those kind around here too. I think the kind I had might have been a different kind of snapping turtle, but we got those alligator snapping turtles here also.
All right, which this is an interesting one too.
In Massachusetts, which means that somebody had it as a pet.
So I was contacted by some homeowners, and they thought that they might have an alligator snapping turtle in their pond. We did confirm, yes, it was an alligator snapping turtle. She was very lethargic because she was very cold in the water. Not native to Massachusetts. They don't do well in our environment.
Several things distinguish it from a common snapping turtle. Most of our common snappers would never have these three distinct keels, quite so distinct as this. Alligator snapping turtles also have what are called supramarginal scutes, which are these little plates here that fit between these scutes and these scutes. Our snapping turtles don't have those three. Alligator snapping turtles also have this worm-like lure. I
don't know if you noticed the tongue. They had that weird tongue, Scott.
Yeah, what they do is they open their mouth when they're in the water. They open their mouth, and that tongue looks like a little worm wiggling around. And then the fish
just comes float in their mouth.
Yeah, a fish will come to grab that worm, but then it snap.
That's amazing, Scott. I didn't know that little fact. That's cool, buddy. Cool.
Tongue. So their tongue looks like a worm that they use to bring fish in. So this turtle is going to a veterinarian, and then we hope to understand how healthy she is. Hope to ultimately understand where she may have originated from, and then potentially get her back into her native range to be part of conservation efforts.
And there you go. So Scott found a turtle. I wanted to compare, since you found that turtle just last week. I found that. Hey, crazy cute. They're sad about the turtle in the chat. Oh, don't be sad. All right, let's get on with our next story in the not so serious news. A little sports, a little F Andrew. We're doing a little sports without Andrew. F you, Andrew. All right, let me go. And he's back in the group, by the way. Right here, it says, gotta go. Now, I've often wondered how this happens. This happens to do with during a live sporting event, someone had to go to the bathroom, and I think there might be rules about this or not. Let's get into this next story in the not so serious news about going to the bathroom during live sporting events. Gotta go. Home player Arthur Guy takes an emergency bathroom break during the French Open debut. So that's the first time he's ever been there, and he's going to go and listen to this, because it'll probably be much what we think it is and what we deal with.
guy's shit.
Yeah, Pecan. Let's check this out. Because, if you got to pee, you can normally hang it. But listen to this. In Paris, home player Arthur G ran off the court for an emergency bathroom break early in the first set of his French Open debut on Sunday. Shouts out, I need to go to the bathroom. I can't move anymore. I'm going to go on the court. The person G told the chair umpire in French before. Oh, so I probably sounded really good in French. I have to take le shit. I have to take the poo poo. Let's see. So the 135th ranked Guy was trailing 13th seed Karen Kachkanov 4-2 when he made his move. Kachkanov won 6-3, 7-6, and 6-0. Usually bathroom breaks are only permitted between sets. Kachanov protested to the chair umpire as 3 minutes had passed. It was a rough one. He had a 3 minutes had passed between games at the point in the match that was not a changeover when players changed the ends. Guy said the umpire allowed him to the break because of medical circumstances and that he was given some medicine to settle his stomach pain. So it's exactly, my dude had the shits during a French Open. After the match, Guy said that he had not felt ill the night before, but started feeling unwell when he woke up that morning. During the match was even worse, he said. I had to go to the toilet really quick, he says. His situation was not helped by the intense heat at Roland Garros, with lunchtime temperatures hitting 31 degrees Celsius or 88 Fahrenheit for us Amerikaners. It was harder than usual because I was ill, he said. The 21-year-old Guy received a wild card invitation from Roland Garros organizers to participate in the main draw. So here my dude is a wild card, and he's out here like shitting his pants and everything. This is what you got. Look, who invited Pepe Le Pew to take part in the tournament? Well, there you go. All right, well, that's our story. So yeah, sometimes you gotta go. And you gotta go. Well, how about this? I have 1, 2, 3 stories and a bikini report left before we complete the not so serious news, but it's 1:30, and 1:30 indicates that we are exactly halfway between a 3-hour episode of BF Live the Vibe. We've just done 50% of it, folks. We're gonna do the second half of BF Live the Vibe, and we will continue with the not so serious news. We'll do Perry talk, and we'll do Rock You Like a Horoscope, whatever time allows when we come back from this brief 2.5-minute piss break, folks. We're going to take it right now, Scott. So here's your little head start. Yeah. If anybody needs to run to the bathroom, it's your opportunity to stand up and stretch. Maybe get some circulation going back in your legs and your ass cheeks. You can run to the fridge. You can grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack and a friend, and tell them that Wednesdays in the midday are fun over here on BF Live the Vibe. And when we continue, when the second half of the Vibe starts, we'll continue on. We'll keep going on with the not so serious news and have a whole hour and a half of more fun, kind of just like we did on the other side. Right after this, 2.5 minutes, folks, piss break. I'm going to run it and be back at the completion of this 2.5-minute video for more fun. The second half of the Vibe begins right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat, yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Here we go, folks. Hey. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the second half of BF Live, The Vibe, Stream Show 545. It's a smooth Wednesday, Sookie Wednesday in the midday. Hanging out with Bobby Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick doing his best Beastie Boys video background impression, Pecan 420, and the chat family. Come on, y'all. Want to have a second sexy half of BF Live The Vibe? It begins right now, so let's go. BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 545. The second half continues right now. Coming at you, WBFL. We're going to make our way up to, turn it down a little bit so I don't have to yell over it. Perry Caravello Live will be coming on immediately following BF Live The Vibe at 3 Pacific. Bobby Nick's doing In the Lounge at 3:30, and we're going to have a whole day of fun with everybody. Come on. Little reset, second half of the vibe. We're going to do Rocky Like a Horoscope. We're going to do Perry Talk. We're getting excited for Perry. Go back in the chats right here and see what everybody's saying. We'll wait for Scott to come back. Little BF, Glenn going to sue you. You belong to the city, that was. Hey, crazy. Just the word soup comes in. No Jim. They're talking in the chat, hanging out. Good afternoon. Everyone jumped real good. Let me get down here. Let's see what's in the chat. 100 Proof Podcasting is where you'll see me tomorrow night. Jerry always drops. DJ Electra has a new show about the Dabbleverse dating crime stories. Well, it's another week. Let me see. Gimme Bezos says, when the racket's in your hand and you have to use the can, diarrhea. 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 I didn't have my...
Jesus, you know,
up,
these guys really need to have closer bathrooms.
Well, you know, you always hear these stories. Like, we've heard stories of, like, stock car racers where they're like, hey, I ain't got no choice. I'm 3 hours in the car. You don't get to jump out. They go in their pants or whatever. And the sound effect is still going. Yeah, and then you wonder about, like, NFL players and NBA players. I've heard of stories after the fact of guys shitting their pants on the field or talking about, you know, being lined up by a guy that, like, shit his pants because he didn't have no other choice. I mean, we've talked about it in conjunction with doing these shows, Bobby, Nick, and we have access to a bathroom. Like, can you imagine if you're on the field and you don't have, like, that immediate access to a bathroom?
Yeah, that would suck.
I'm thinking that some of these NFL teams now, I'm seeing more of the, they have like the blue tent where they go in for privacy, so they don't have to take them in the locker room. They can examine them. And I thought I saw a tent that looked like a bathroom stall, Bobby, Nick. So it might. Some of the smarter teams might be considering this and have them a little bathroom there, so their boys don't have to run all the way to the locker room. Scott, we're talking about scatological things, of course. Scott, you didn't miss much. Right. Gimme Bezos says when the racket's
you have a bowl of fruit.
When the racket's in your hand and you have to hit the can. Go ahead.
I got strawberries, blueberries, and string cheese.
Oh, there you go. They were accusing him of eating off the kids' meal menu there yesterday, Bobby Nick, I think, because he had what did you have the other day? You had some kiddie snacks you rounded up.
Chicken nuggets and cake, I think.
Yeah, chicken nuggets and cake. Sounds like he went to a weekend birthday party. Widow Killer says, just posted a video about the last child in a when the last child in a family graduated. All right. Crazy Cute says, space nerds, stuff makes me want to drink. There you go. They're talking in the chat. We won't have to read everything they're saying. Talk amongst yourself. Now, just a guess, you're getting a little ahead of things because you're already on the Taurus. We'll get to your Taurus when we get to the Rock You Like a Horoscope readings for Monday. I want to do my next story in the not so serious news. Kind of in the second half of the vibe we're doing the news today because Frankie McDonald joined us early and kind of shifted the whole timing of the show. In our next story, an Iowa man sues Nintendo over Pokemon. That's right, because he's denied Pokemon professor status. Now, P-Cunt, you couldn't, I don't know if you're back there, but he couldn't help but say in the beginning, like, I don't get this whole Pokemon thing. It wasn't my thing. Who wants to be a Pokemon professor? But apparently this guy did. Let's read what does it entail even being a Pokemon professor? I didn't even know this was a thing. It says, an Iowa man is suing Nintendo because he was denied a Pokemon professor certification after scoring 100% on his examination. Wow. So how does this happen if you deny? Somebody does perfect score. How are they being denied whatever you think of this status? How are they denied it? It goes on to say the lawsuit filed in Northern District of Iowa U.S. District Court. That's a lot of words. Claimed that Kyle Owens, 34, was being unlawfully excluded from gaining a Pokemon professor status. I didn't even know. I swear I didn't even know this was a thing. It does say. Oh, actually, I want to put the sponsor scroll up. Let you know who's bringing the show to you today. 2 memberships by Pecan 420 and a couple. I got to add Space Nerd. Do I not? I got it. Space Nerd. Yeah, I got you in there. Okay. It says Owens claimed that after passing the exam, a background check was required. The background check found a low-level Illinois felony. That was more than 10 years old, which was the basis for denying Owens a Pokemon professor status, the lawsuit claimed. After Owens challenged this basis, the entity abandoned it and instead cited 3 Pennsylvania misdemeanors. Wait a minute. It's like they're just looking for every other reason not to allow this, right? And that did not show guilty findings. The defendant's shifting reasoning, the company, Nintendo, shifting reasons shows arbitrary decision-making, bad faith pretext, lack of consistent standards, lack of a legitimate nexus between the record information and the certification that is sought, the lawsuit said. Owens said that because he was denied professor status, he lost access to special tools, event hosting authority, prospective customer traffic, and other economic benefits. Owens claimed that Nintendo and Pokemon Company International violated the Sherman Antitrust Act, a federal law that outlaws monopolistic business practices and conspiracies that unreasonably restrain foreign trade. Owens is seeking $341,000 in damages as well as his damn Pokemon professor certification. He's serious about that shit, P-Cunt. He's like, you know, level up. There you go. Two people saying in the chat about this. What a stupid reason. It did sound like random and arbitrary, didn't it? It's like, we don't want to give it for you because of this reason, and then they go, well, that's no good. Well, we how about this reason? We want to don't give it for you for another reason. There's a membership link if you want to help me out by being a member here for as little as $1.99. You can have fun. I think you get a membership super chat with that, and I got to give you a mouth hug. I give you a mouth hug. $1.99 mouth hugs. I'll put you on the sponsor scroll. Gimme Beso says, and you imagine trying to cover a tight end or a wide receiver with irritable bowel syndrome? Exactly. Yeah, but when I was telling those stories about football players, when they don't have time to go to the bathroom during a game, Scott, some people heard stories about they kind of just go. Right. It says, come to doesn't want to help. There you go. Stupid reason. Thank you, Pecan and Space Nerd. And there's the Slurpee emoji. Look at Just a Guest.
You're welcome, Justin.
You are welcome. There you go. Thank you all. They're sponsoring the show today.
You know something I've noticed about this Pokemon stuff? I don't know nothing about Pokemon, but something I've noticed all the locals seem to be really into the Pokemon. And it seems like all the grown adults, when they're into Pokemon, it seems like they're weirdos.
All right, how about I got another one for you?
Sorry.
Pokemon, or they got the belts and they're a little too into the WWE. I'm not.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I'm not talking about you,
Yeah.
Pecan. I'm talking about those people that live it. Like they think that John Cena's going to show up at their house and shit. Like those kind of people. You know, like that. No, I go to wrestling matches every now and then, Scott, and you got the people that are they're touched and they go hard in the paint, man. They can have multiple belts and shit and signs and all that stuff.
Yeah. You'll never see me doing that.
Right, yeah.
You might see me wear like a wrestling shirt, and that's probably about it.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Give it to him. So yeah, it sounds like he got 100% on it, but they come up with some kind of I want to know why they changed the criteria. If they did a background check and they found a reason, why did they back off of that initial reason? When I guess maybe they found it didn't hold water, so they were looking for other reasons. Yeah, and it almost does seem like they have it out for not giving this guy this what he deserved. Widow Killer says the article I read said he had been arrested for doing something inappropriate as a kid. Well, I mean, that's like Perry too. I mean,
Shut the fuck up.
They said they were more than 10 years old and they didn't have any kind of guilty kind of charge attached to them. Pokemon, LOL. Pokemon. There's a gay meter emoji, says Piquant. It's not Pokemon for start. Am I saying Pokemon?
I guess we're saying it wrong. One of us is saying it wrong, I think.
Pokemon. I don't know. It ain't our thing.
Pokemon. That's what
Disney people too, said our friend Electric Head Gino. Oh, Disney people that stay that kind of those Disney adults, Scott. They can be a little different too.
Yeah.
There's ones that go, I love Mickey and Pluto, and I just want to go there every minute of my day, and I just really don't want to deal with you out of that thing. Yeah, those kind of people. Mm-hmm. And then we did those couple weird stories where some of those people, like they can't even separate it, and they've ended their lives in the parks. That's like a kind of dirty little secret about Disney, is that some of these Disney adults that go up to that next level, they have actually like ended their lives. They've deleted themselves in the park.
Don't wear a red shirt at Disneyland.
Hi-oh. Why? What does that mean, Scott? We just meant I wanted to wear a red shirt today. What are you trying to say?
Hello, Frisco.
That I know that kind of goes back to that whole high pitched mic, and he when Artie kind of outed him for being a gay guy. Before I didn't even tell my parents yet or anything like that. I can't even do a voice as high as a high pitched mic was, and he was seen as a Disney adult. I went to Disney by myself, and I wore a red shirt, and wearing red shirts just happened to be the day that all the gay people were at the park wearing red shirts. Gay Pride Day at the park. So that's why Scott says, that's a more you know from Scott. If you ever go to the Disney parks, don't wear a red shirt. That's a more you know from. Unless you want to get lucky. And then you have fans that go to the airports and hotels to harass wrestlers for autographs so they can sell it on eBay. You absolutely do. Yeah, those people. Matter of fact, they've ruined it, Pecan, around my team because these assholes used to show up with armfuls of stuff. For Ray Lewis, when I went to training camp, they would have his Florida posters. They would have all kind of shit. And they would have it under their arms. They would have a friend holding it. And that's when everything was a little more open before all these autograph sessions. But of course, they ruined that. And now they only do it for the littlest kids. Like got to be 10 and under or something like that. Yeah. So now I'm sure the adults are working the kids going, hey, take us over. Right, Scott? Get this over and get this fucking signed or don't come back.
Yeah.
So
suddenly they have an interest in taking their nephew places.
Yeah. Hey, Uncle, what's up? Go get this signed. Come on. Disney adults have ruined the theme parks, in the opinion of Electric Head Gino in the chat. 100 Proof Podcasting. And don't even get me started on the Pokemon card scalpers. Yeah, bro. People are committing like serious high-level breaking and entering, B&Es, to break in these shops and get these Pokemon cards so they can be resold on the black market. It's crazy. I mean, we didn't break in no shops and break in shit for baseball cards, Scott, right?
No.
We didn't do that shit. They're like, you left and right, you're just hearing stories about them. Hey, fuck, they just took bring them back. My Pokemon cards. Matter of fact, I even read that Tom Brady is an investor in a card shop, and his card shop got broken into, and that's what they stole as well. So, yeah. Pokemon. So, we're gonna need an audible thing. Let's see, Pokemon. Guess who's live?
Pokemon.
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 Poke, hey man, hello Frisco. Mike was there for the kickoff of the gay event. No, I wasn't, Widow Killer. I'm not even gay. I can't even do a pitch as high pitched Mike. We'll have to cover that on a little Howard Stern moment or something. What does it mean if you are an elderly man at Disneyland solo, wandering around with a fairy wand? This is a true story. Oh my God. It means you need to be watched very carefully and put on a list. Let's see. Would you like some candy? Hey little girl, would you like to come over? Little boy, like to have some candy? Pokey the Mon, says our friend. Pokemon. We broke into theaters, says Terry Nee. Yeah, you might. I think I did the door slip one time, but I definitely did the drive-through thing a couple times where we put somebody in the hatchback and shut up, we're trying to save $3. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Probably one of those trans age people I've heard about that say that they are either younger or older than they really are, and they even dress a little too like it too. Yikes. Anyone know it's a current I do not know, and I don't care to know. All adults should be accompanied by a minor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The other way around, Electric Head Gino. And we're going to get into that story a little bit as far as about people being accompanied by a minor when we do the Bikini Report. We're going to get to in just a few minutes, because they're going to tell you about these kind of teen events where they're all showing up virally and kind of causing a ruckus all over the place. And maybe we can discuss who should be responsible for this, or maybe they should be accompanied as well. All right. Well, there's links running for a T Public store, for Bobby Nick, for Scott Fitzpatrick. There's one running for P. Cunt and everybody. It's just not up right this second. All right, let's get on. Keep going with the not so serious news. Now we've done the lawsuit stories here on the not so serious news about the, the classic one was the woman that sued for the hot McDonald's coffee. Yeah, and then other people are trying to copy that or whatever. Well, we got another suing for something being hot story. He's not the first to burn his feet on the pool deck. He's suing Carnival. A passenger alleges that he suffered severe burns aboard a Carnival cruise line after walking barefoot on a hot pool deck. This is our next story on the Not So Serious News. Let's see if it's one of those hot coffee stories.
Sheesh.
A Carnival cruise line guest is suing the company after allegedly burning his feet on the Lido deck of all places. Jorge Luis Alvaro Nunez sustained second-degree burns while walking barefoot between the pool and the deck chairs aboard Carnival Magic in late May of 2025, according to a lawsuit filed in the Southern District of Florida on May 13th. While a passenger may reasonably expect an exterior deck surface exposed to sunlight to become warm, the plaintiff could not reasonably anticipate that the deck surface had reached temperatures capable of causing severe second-degree burns within seconds of ordinary contact, the complaint said. The distance between the pool and the chairs was roughly 20 steps is what we're talking about. There were no signs or other warnings about the risk of burns due to the heat of the deck surface, according to the lawsuit. The complaint said that at least 25 Carnival guests had been similarly burned on cruise line ships in the 6 years before the incident, and at least 42 passengers had complained about hot decks over the same time period. The manufacturer of the deck material also allegedly told the company as early as 2014 that it could become dangerously hot. Carnival Corporation, the cruise line's parent company, told USA Today that it does not comment on pending litigation. Attorneys listed for Nunez did not immediately respond for separate requests for comment. Nunez suffered a severe and life-changing injury, which incurred medical expenses, disfigurement, mental anguish, loss of earnings, and other repercussions. He alleged negligence and submitted a punitive damages claim. The defendant's actions outlined in this complaint were more than simply negligent. Its conduct was willful, wanton, and displayed a reckless disregard for safety and the rights of the plaintiffs. The complaint said the lawsuit seeks in excess of $5 million and a jury trial. What do we think about this story, guys? Burning your feet on the deck.
I'd wear shoes. I don't like walking barefoot where other people's walking barefoot. I don't have shoes on at all times.
Good point.
Yeah, for real.
The Reseda dog catcher candidate for Reseda, Perry Caravello. I think that was from the previous story. Or the 40th president of the United States, Joseph Samuel. Whoa, look behind me. I'm going to be president. Whoa, it's my vice president. Whoa, it's behind me. Look at him. Shout out, Joey. You stepped on the lava. You did, says Terry Nee. It's lava. Gotta have like magma. Wear shoes. Don't walk around barefoot. There are Perrys out there, right, with funky feet. Exactly. That's what the poop deck says, just a guess. Or the piss and shit patio, says Electric Gino. It would make sense to use a product that doesn't burn your feet off. Well, I'll let you know, as far as this goes, like when I go to the Disney parks in Florida, we went to the water park the last summer, and they have sprayers on the sidewalk, Scott, at certain places.
Right.
For that very reason, because they know that the sidewalk is going to get too hot. Like, they're surrounded with ocean water. Could they not, it's going to be wet from people being in the pool. Wouldn't they just want to keep it wet or keep it kind of like Disney does to keep it, so you keep it so you wouldn't scorch the skin off the bottom of your feet on the poop deck. There you go. Not so serious news. We say or Wendy's. The poop deck. What was Jim saying that said or Wendy's? That's something.
Sometimes you go to the beach and get stuck without your shoes in between the parking lot and the water. You got that hot sand.
I do that hot walk. So when I was younger, Scott, in my teens, we used to play out in summer in the street. Yeah. We just play ball or anything barefoot on purpose. Man. Barefoot on purpose. Pecan, you saying yes?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in gravel.
And it became like, it was one of those stupid, really, not so much gravel for me, but it was a challenge for us in the neighborhood kids, Scott. Like what pussy couldn't be out in the street playing with bare feet. And I built up a bit of a tolerance trying to I can do this. You kind of walk on it fast, go step on the grass a little bit and come back. But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Just posted a photo of Perry doing something to Tony Hawk against his will. I think I know what photo this is. I think I saw it earlier. We'll get to it when we do Perry Talk for sure. All right. Let me show you what seniors are doing in a school in Michigan. Seniors are allowed, they're graduating school, so they're allowing them to come to school in a particular kind of vehicle, basically whatever vehicle they want to a degree. Tractors, ATVs, and golf carts. Oh my. Michigan seniors arrive at school in style on Tractor Day. I thought this was cool, Scott, and I liked how this shows that some parts of the country are just made for farming. We're all cut up different, and to some people this is just their way of life. So I like showing and displaying how other people live their way of life here on the Vibe. Chase Harvell rolled into Airport High School parking lot Friday in southeastern Michigan, one of the final times before next week's graduation. Harvell was driving a family vehicle, just as he had countless times before. This set of wheels, though, topped out at around 25 miles per hour. Harvell and dozens of his fellow seniors eschewed their cars and trucks and arrived in tractors, ATVs, golf carts, and more. It was all part of Tractor Day, a celebration that dates back to the 1980s at the school in Carlton, Michigan, about 35 miles south of Detroit. Most students arrived by 7:30 a.m., but the fun was to continue throughout the day with games, music, and lunch catered by a local restaurant. The annual event is not only fun going-away celebration for seniors, but it also serves to honor the area's agricultural heritage. We're just a farm school, Harvell said. It's a tradition. Everyone's done it before us. We just carry it on. The fourth-generation farmer on Friday was behind the wheel of a Case 305 Magnum, the same tractor used to till the soil where he and his family grow soybeans and corn. And one of his older brothers drove to Tractor Day 3 years ago. So let me show you without any further ado what it looks like when you think their tractor's sexy right here on the Vibe.
We will be having our annual Tractor Day. This is an event where students get to drive a off-road vehicle of their choice. Sometimes we have tractors, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, anything, as long as they wear our street protection and follow the guidelines, they're more than welcome to bring it and just have a fun day in the parking lot.
Yeah, old Ford there. Look at that thing.
So it's just like a long-standing tradition to honor our history of like agriculture and just like let the seniors have one last fun day with everyone before they graduate.
Look, they're parallel parking them. That'd have been fun, Scott.
I think we're just a farm school. I mean, it's tradition. Everyone's done it before us, and
Had to avoid the temptation to like plow the land at school or something like that. Look at that
This is
thing.
definitely a well-known event. It's like an award for like a graduating kind of an achievement for the end of the school
dear.
year. Students look forward to participating in it because it's just something different. It's like our last recess kind of.
Look at this thing.
What the hell's that?
That looked like the thing from Lost in Space or some shit, Scott.
Right.
Damn thing.
You know somebody had to bring a survival vehicle. Hey, it's our survival vehicle, okay? If it gets too flooded, Scott, that thing will float. You know it will.
I view it as one final hurrah.
I'm sorry.
Almost like your last guaranteed day together before graduation. So I've definitely been looking forward to it all for 4 years of high school.
And there you go. They think their tractor's sexy on senior day. As we wrap up, we'll wind down, whatever way you want to, direction you want to take it. The Not So Serious newscast that we're doing right now, we're going to finish it is what we're going to do, the way we always do, with the sexy Bikini Report. And the Bikini Report is going to talk about these teen takeovers. I believe that they are driven virally. These kids with these viral teen takeovers, where they're taking over malls and streets and parking lots and stuff. I don't know. I think this stuff's going to hit ahead. You know, they're backing off on juvenile laws, and they're talking more and more about maybe the parents being held responsible, oddly enough, for some of these teen takeovers. Let's wrap up the Not So Serious news, not with me telling you about teen takeovers, but with the sexy Bikini Report is going to tell us all about these online kind of viral teen takeovers, Bikini Report, so we can finish up the Not So Serious news.
America is in the midst of a new and deeply alarming trend, so-called teen takeovers. Massive crowds of juveniles organized via social media have been erupting across the United States, descending on public spaces with fights, robberies, and gunfire close behind. The incidents have hit everywhere, from a Washington, D.C. Chipotle, where teens hurled chairs at diners, including small children, to a Georgia Beach pier, downtown Detroit streets, and a Wisconsin shopping mall. 13 were arrested in Wisconsin alone. Cities are now scrambling to respond with curfews, mass arrests, and pointed warnings to parents. How do you think authorities should deal with the marauding teens? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop us a comment and be sure to like, share, and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report.
I'm going to jail!
Maybe. Wrapping up the Not So Serious news, there's the gay meteor movies. Space Nerd has a comment and says, parents don't seem to understand. Oh, I said it. Parents just don't understand. Parents don't seem to want to teach their children responsibility or accountability. I tend to agree with that from the patterns you see nowadays, Space Nerd. And I believe that the pattern is going to be that they're going to the children are going to end up getting arrested. You're seeing more and more where like there have been men that have left their guns out and their child gets the gun and they get charged for the murder. I think you're going to see more and more parent responsibility. So if they don't teach their children, they are probably going to be taught this by the law. At least that's my hope. I'll take you for a ride on my big green tractor. We can go slow. We can make it go faster down through the woods or out in the pasture. As long as you're with you, I really don't matter. There you go, singing a song in the chat. Thinks my tractor's sexy. Yeah, so but I don't know. You guys been seeing these teen takeovers pop up? It was Miss Lindsey Graham. If you don't know what it is, there you go. She's still talking about the Disney story. But there you go. That's how we're wrapping up the Not So Serious news, talking about teen takeovers and. I know that personally in my area they've done that, Scott. They've you can't come to the mall on a Friday night if you're a certain age without a guardian or something now. They've had to crack down.
No, really?
Because we've had problems. Wow. Yes, they have. Yep. They on Fridays, on weekends, they at the mall entrances, if you're 17 or under and you don't have you go back. They card people at the mall late. So that's one of the things that some of the malls are trying to do about it. But I believe this is the parents' responsibility. If you're just going to let them go out there and you don't want serious law applied to them, juvenile, slap you on the wrist law, and then they're committing crimes, that somebody's going to be held responsible or something has to be done about it. I'm so glad my kids are out of school. I second that emotion there, Tiffany Washington. Yes, mine are in their early 20s. And I'm glad that I'm not really having to deal with them in the throes of this. Well, why don't we do this? It's 2 minutes after 2 o'clock right here on the East Coast of the United States. It is the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week. We're having a Whack-A-Go Wednesday. And normally, the news don't even go this late. But let's wrap up what that was. That was the not-so-serious news. So we can get on some other fun. See, you can have fun here still with news. If you come hang out on BF Live The Vibe when we do the not so serious news together. I want to thank, as it says up the top right there, today's show is being brought to you by our sponsors. Pecan 420 gave them 2 generous gifted memberships, brought 2 more people into the chat family, and they'll be available next week. They'll be able to take part in members only Tuesdays, and they'll be able to see my video game streams and all the other stuff. Space Nerd checks in with the $2 and says she likes whacking it. She brings you today's show. And here was the second one from Pecan 420. Thank you to Pecan, and I'll put your name up there too. If you help me whack that goal today, the one day of the week, I remove all shame from my game and kind of beg a little extra hard. Whack a goal Wednesday, folks, to help keep the vibe alive. All right, let's get on here. Oh, Scott, I want to talk about what you got into, buddy. Your famous gay monkey question. You were out there. Yeah. Tell me about what you were out there doing. And when did you do this? And set this up a little bit.
It was just a day or two ago. I'm not super familiar with this guy's show. It's called Beef Tips or something like that. I think he's one of the new Dabbleverse type.
It's a name I've heard thrown around, Scott.
And Pat Oates, when Pat Oates and Bobby Tamburo used to have their show, I was kind of a regular come by and whatever guests they'd have, I would throw out the question. They'd run it by for me. Yep. So that's kind of what this guy's show has become for me. Every time he has a guest, I'll throw out the gay monkey question, and he'll always ask it for me.
Cool. The famous gay monkey question. Yes. Go ahead.
And something to notice about this one, I guess the guy I asked is some kind of prop master. And he thought that my name being prop master, I was taking a dig at his being a prop master. And they start talking about prop master wars. So I guess this guy's a prop master of sorts.
All right. You sparked it up. Scott doing his thing. This is how he kind of got to know us and all the different chat family and all. Scott has been digging in these chats for years now, getting little zingers in. And I know Chris Abel, he says, was one of the first one to kind of acknowledge what and gave him the bug. So Scott's always going around, jumping in people's chats, looking for the next locales, and just always having fun. Never really kind of take their shows off the rail. And Scott just simply goes in and says, ask his famous gay monkey question.
Tanya, you know what's under that little flag? Another fish. Rick had a gay monkey in his back. Will he leave it there or beat it off? Rick?
He read it so fast. So there it is.
I've done it on that show so many times, it's become it's just routine now.
Yeah, he's like, here's the gay monkey question. I'm going to beat it off. If Rick had a gay monkey on his back, would he leave it there or beat it off? Let's see what Rick says.
I would promptly beat it off.
Yeah. You have no choice. Promptly beat it off. And I know what are they watching? This looks like that Philadelphia Kensington Avenue or something.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Right, Pete? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be watching it sometimes.
Prop Master 69 seems like somebody who just got a YouTube account to mess with me.
No.
Sounds like a challenge, Rick.
No.
We've all
Fuck
walked
that.
there. Who cares? Those drivers aren't going.
What is it with new YouTubers that just challenge old, dead fast YouTubers to prop battle?
I want to keep the camera up. Let's talk about
What old YouTuber prop? What?
John a
Yeah, I
little
guess,
bit more.
I guess
while
he
we
thinks
keep
I'm a new guy. I guess he
So,
thinks I'm a
so
new
what's
guy.
gonna
I'm
happen
going
is
to
we're
prop this guy.
Isn't it? That's a little bit. That's a little bit of ignorance on his part to assume that just because somebody's in his chat that you're new. You know. Now it's fair to say that you're new to him, but yeah, you didn't go out and you've had that scream name for years now, and you didn't go out there doing any of this. But this guy has all these presumptions about what you did and what you
I I
are.
woke up and it's going to be gone. Like I want to. Tanya, you know what's under that?
That's all right, start over. All right, so I'm taking a couple observations away from this, Scott. First of all, I'm noticing this old, it looks like an old toll booth or a police booth right here, right? And air conditioning in it, because that's like an air conditioning unit from my trailer. So I know that's air conditioning. And then the neighborhood must be so bad that they had to fence the fucker in. It looks like a fucking animal cage for a cop or something. Holy shit. That's that. Yeah, shout out.
That whole area gets trash, and it's real fun when you watch them clean it up.
I don't understand how any elected official, no matter who you are, gets to exist while life continues on like that for people. I just don't get that. Like, why has that become acceptable? I don't get that.
Me being a people watcher, I like to watch that road, and there's some people trying to stand up for hours or try to stand.
They got
up.
that hair on, Lean. They got that hair on, Lean, and the fucking breeze wouldn't blow them over.
They call it the hell.
Me and Bobby Nick. Yeah. Me and Bobby, Nick, and Matt one time watched somebody get robbed by 5 different people just randomly.
That was great, man. They were just crashed. Wow, they were drugged out. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of stuff, and someone just went in it. Yeah. Well, I think
while he was sleeping like
the night,
out on his drug ring, and he passed out. Somebody stole his shit.
Yeah. He had these boxing gloves, and the one guy grabbed his boxing gloves and just started like boxing in the middle of the street
punching
with
him.
him.
It's insane, man.
Just trying him out.
It blows my mind that even exists in America. That even happens.
It should not. It should not. I don't care what city. I don't care who runs it. These conditions should not exist for anyone. There should never be like, oh, we're just going to let that go by and just keep walking on by like that ain't fucking happening.
I think they let it go like that because all the program. Look at all the jobs that kind of creates, all the drug counseling and the
fuck yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah, I think
absolutely.
They go like that.
Yep, you need some poor drugged out people so you can get that funding and all that shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but Bobby Fran, it was crazy because like this camera was going down Kensington Street, like panning, and every once in a while you see the same person, and you'd see people that were just like down like this, they're passed out, and then the next time the camera would go pan back, you'd see them awake, and then they take another hit of whatever they're doing, and then and then the camera pans all the way back to the beginning, and then it goes back by them again, and you see that they're passed out again. It's
shit.
like, what the hell? So these people literally just live like just out, like they're gone.
And everybody's going like, oh, no, we don't see this going on. We don't see this going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a norm there.
Right. Okay. They need more counselors. I'll agree with that. Right. But they need to do anything but act like it's not happening, Space Nerd. And you see it over and over again. And I don't care what city it is. I live here in the Baltimore County area. I go down to Baltimore City all the time. It's different. They have potential clients as Space Nerd. That's right now. Right. If they create a class of people that are needy, that need them. Hey, I'll fill your need for you, whether it be hypodermic needles or a program that you won't participate in, but I'll run, and my nonprofit will hire people. Fuck yeah, man. That shit shouldn't even exist. But yeah, we're getting sidetracked and all. But Scott asked his gay monkey question, man. That's so much fun, Scott. And now Space Nerd was saying that they're doing like Perry over there and sending food. She says, I watched this live with them yesterday. Sending stuff to Kensington. They had biscuits delivered.
Really?
So did they do this just to see them bum fight over biscuits, Space Nerd? Or I mean, bum fights over biscuits, Scott. No shit. Here we go. Get in your corner. In your corner. It's Mills Lane. Bum fights for biscuits. There you go. What are the solutions?
I don't know the solution.
the solutions are more mental health care beds and stuff like that. You don't have to call them insane asylums, but people do need places to live and to accept their drugs. I would rather them be in a building than be out on a random street corner. So the first thing you do is you get them, you come up with a system to, identify them. They're on the streets. So there's the people. Let's get them off the streets and direct them to care, and then have a process that keeps them in that care. That kind of keeps them in that care. But doing nothing is not a solution. And I don't care who you are or what the side of the aisle you stand on. Doing nothing is no solution. It's fucking sad. There you go. Let's see. Let's get on with the show, though.
Yeah, I'll watch it and I'll sit and pity. Even though they're, they might be doing crime or whatever, I'll pity the people because I think what in their life must have brought them to that way, or how easily it could have been me standing out there if I didn't have family or whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if not for the grace of God, there go I. That's right. It's a cute sunflower. Well, and Very Brave says, written off will tell you himself he is a recovering addict, 4 years clean. And if you ever see written off on his Twitch streams, he has real talk over there about stuff like that. So if you ever want to, he'll share his stories about that kind of stuff with you, and he's very open and honest about that. About he's not perfect and he's had issues in his life and he was on drugs. But 4 years, man, shout out to you, buddy. 4 years, that's awesome. Bad enough. Bad enough. Bad enough. Those issues exist. More crazy that it's live streamed. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Where is that at?
Is Peacock mowing his yard?
Bad enough. Bad enough. Bad enough. They fuck my mother. Bad enough. They fuck my mother. Bad enough. They fuck my mother. Bad enough.
Yeah, Stormy.
Bad enough.
So now it's right. It's not bad enough that it's our own personal spectacle that when we walk by this, everybody oogles and ogs at it. But now we're getting into like where you're televising it basically, and now we're everybody's being entertained, and we're probably sending biscuits to have bum fights rather than doing something about it. Everybody's ignoring the elephant in the room. If it wasn't for me, he would have been in their place as Crazy Cute Sunflower. And just like Scott said, if it wasn't for having like some key family people or some people in your life that give a shit about you, but for the grace of God, go I. Crazy Cute Sunflower. Great to hear a positive story. No one wants to pay for it. They seem to create a solution, then complain about it, and then they won't fix anything. My personal stance on this, Space Nerd, is that I believe that the proliferation of these nonprofits is a scourge. I believe that is nothing but a money grab. I think we need to direct some of this money better and more effectively, because everybody wants to help, but then everybody has a nonprofit that has a board of directors, and that board of directors gets paid money, okay? They might not show a profit on paper, but they get paid, much like Scott says. We have a problem, we have your solution, and we get paid for that solution kind of thing. So I think you need to, let's see, okay. Problem fit anything fixing. We were trying to fix what you said. Hoya Pecan there. So there you go. We just can't act like there's anything but just going by and going like this, Space Nerd. I'm for. Anything but just doing this. Or putting it online and going, hey, look at those fucking crazy people. Wish somebody would do something about that. So there you go. Didn't know we were going to get in this deep conversation, but that's what the vibe is, folks. We're having it. We're doing it right here in the middle of the day. Thank you, Nerd and Peacunt, and everybody for participating and your point of view. That's interesting, Scott, and your little gay monkey thing got us into some deeper shit right here. I don't mind that at all. All right, well, let's get on with it since we're doing it. I think it's about time to see. Oh, I'm going to show that clip to you, too. How about it? Perry's coming on in just 45 minutes. Uh-oh. Then why don't we be the little Perry pre-show right here? I'll show you the latest happenings over there on Perry Caravello Live by visiting Twitter X, and we'll get into my feed a little bit, and I'll show you some of the stuff I have. And he's coming on immediately following BF Live The Vibe. Matter of fact, if you're in the chat, you'll be redirected automatically there. Make sure you let him know that you were over here, you came from BF Live The Vibe, and you were watching Perry Talk. Hey, yeah, folks, let's do a little Perry pre-show. He's coming on. He's coming on immediately following BF Live The Vibe. Once again, if you're in the chat, you'll ought to be automatically redirected over there, so you won't even have to leave or hit a button or do anything. The show will take you there. But right now, we'll take you to a little early Perry talk by touching on some of the things that happened on the last couple episodes of Perry Caravello Live. You got to member up over there, folks, because much like Tom B said the other day, and it really is the case, he's not just doing a sales job. For whatever reason, the member streams have a different vibe with him calling out to people, and people like the different requests and all. They just have things pop off a little different on members only. So you have to be a member for $4.99 shop vac level, $9.99 gets you a credenza level, and you can watch any of the members only stuff anytime you want. Like the scam alert right here, media share on Perry Talk.
We found real scammers who agreed to talk to us on film under the condition that they remain anonymous.
The first time I approached him, he choked me and punched me in the face. So I dressed up in a wig and a dress like Bugs Bunny and met him outside an Oingo Boingo concert, and it worked. I got what I wanted.
Basically, I doped my brother out of his Arizona property, and now I'm on Easy Street. I have it all, and it's all thanks to my dumb rube of a brother. He's stuck doing a talk show or something from his apartment while I'm living the high life.
When I realized how easy it would be to hack into his computer, I stole everything. Now I've hacked his phone,
all that
his
shit.
cameras, even his car. That dummy thought his catalytic converter was dead. That was just me hacking the computer at the auto shop. Guess
I know,
got a perfectly
you
good
go step out
catalytic
of it for
converter.
Perry Talk.
Move on, okay?
We found real scammers who agreed
There you go.
to
So that's the Perry scam. Hot Amy. She's hot as shit. All right. What's this? Who's clump and who's the lump? Says right here, we got the clump and the lump. That's the clump and the lump. With the helmet on. And if you guys were watching, or if you weren't, Scott, for a little while there, they were having him stuffed sardines all around the netting in that hat.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
They said he was going to, Tom said, we're going to suspend the shirt rule just for this stream, and we're going to have you put a sardine or a fish in the hat every time you talk over a comment. But he kind of backed out of that because Perry went off on that fucking stream. And I don't know if he wore, like, the other day he was wearing 13 shirts, or whether he had a lot of shirts on the other day. Let's listen one more time. Our friend Victor, he came over and did a hell of a job after all the abuse and he's taken over there visiting Reseda, and he's been jumped. He's been jumped once, and then you might hear something happen again to Victor when he came over and tried to help Perry with his one-wheel vacuum on Perry Talk.
You notice my neck brace is back on, right?
Oh, yeah. What happened?
Well, when I came to clean, it was dark after nighttime, right?
Somebody kicked your ass? Because it wasn't me.
No, sir, it was not you. It was going down.
I like his Pride dog tags. Look at that shirt if you notice. It says Pride.
Yeah.
It's dog tags.
Yeah.
One's a rainbow and one says Pride.
To the bus stop.
For Memorial Day, folks. This was the Monday stream.
With the shop vac, I was going to get the wheel repair for you.
Right? What happened?
And some homeless mans,
Uh-huh.
two homeless mans, hit me in back of head and took the shop vac from me, sir. I tried to stop them, but I could not. I lost the shop vac, so I'm very sorry.
Oh boy.
Everybody.
I will work for free for you for 1 whole year. I will pay you back no matter what.
No, Victor, it was a piece of junk anyway. It's no.
No, Mr. Dummy, it was good shop vac.
Go fuck off, you fucking piece of garbage. Fuck you and your the piece of junk anyway. All I needed was the wheel.
That's right. Every man needs 2 shop vac. 1 to use, 1 for backup.
Thank you.
And I failed Mr. Perry again. I'm sorry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry.
Don't cry, Victor. Perry shouldn't be yelling at you or making you feel bad about anything, man. You got that place looking better than it has in like 10 years or so. Well, here it goes, folks. I'm told you, you'll already be redirected if you're in the chat. Noon Pacific today, the very day we're out. That's 1, 2, 3 o'clock for me and the East Coasters. 3 o'clock today, Perry is live. And that's so funny because after, I mean, how many times like Victor came in there when he cleaned up and he walked out with all those papers and all. Never again. And there's Victor showing up again. All right. Well, this is actually some exclusive video, Scott. I don't know if you guys seen this, but this is from the comedy Pure Rock Resurrection days. And this is actual little scene video of Perry Caravello's mother, Perry's mom, on Perry Talk. Check it out.
Welcome to Comedy Pure Rock Resurrection. It's an honor, Mrs. Caravello.
The pleasure is all mine.
We want to know
Look at
about
his
the Tums, the Tub Cutter, and of course, Randy Callahan.
I told him that Tums and Excedrin was poison in his system. He just wouldn't listen. Perry confided in me about the Magic Mountain Studios incident. Asked him about the open lip kisses. Perry will talk about who invented the tub cutter. The truth is, it was Randy Callahan. I love my son, but he begged me to give him a coffee and enema.
Now, let's deep dive into the staged car crash from 1979.
This is a lie.
Wow. So the truth finally comes out.
Complete lie. One. Complete audio, Photoshop, audiograph. However the hell they did that Photoshopping to make this video. Two. It's all man-made garbage because it's all a stinking lie.
Well, hold on a second. I recognize Mike Majestic, and I believe that was your mother. When was that?
It is my mom, but none of that stuff was ever spoken of or talked to.
Well,
and she never met him face to face.
How do you know you weren't in the video?
They never met each other face to face. How do I know? Give me a break.
But Perry, I just saw a video of them talking.
I just saw a video too. It's all man-made garbage.
What are you talking about, man-made garbage?
Man-made garbage made for a man, made for Perry Caravello. Sergeant Stewed and the Sardine Helmet, this one's titled. Well, let's see what Perry ranted about in Sergeant Stooge and the Sardine Helmet on Perry Talk. Getting you excited. Coming up after BF Live the Vibe. When this show ends, you automatically go over to the next episode of the live episode of PCL happening today.
All right, Perry, get a shirt. That's enough of you.
I'm not putting on another fucking shirt. Fuck you.
Oh.
And fuck this goddamn
helmet.
Don't take your
God damn you.
It's so funny how when he talked over a comment and he doubles down, Scott. Like Scott, he'll tell him, okay, Perry, this is the part where you agree that you'll put another shirt on, and he gets pissed. I'll fucking turn off the stream. I'll end everything. Fuck it. And then he starts looking around for like the hat or the latest thing that he can do to ruin the show or whatever. The latest thing he was like told to do. He just does it. So it's always on his mind.
$50 for you to weave the fish into the netting of the helmet.
Yeah.
For aquatic.
Not allowed. I'm not taking these raw fish and putting them in my helmet in any way, shape, or form.
I think somebody was going to pay him $250 to leave the helmet in the fish in the helmet. Just leave it in the apartment for like a week or something.
No way.
Until the next stream, maybe.
Hell. Again, I just asked you to show one. Can you just do that? All right, let me see what one looks like in the netting, just to test it out. Let me see what one looks like.
Let's see what one looks like. That's reasonable.
You can do this, Perry, for $50.
I'm no. Disgusting is what it is.
I didn't say it wasn't disgusting. It needs to be towards the front. These are all at the back. Some need to be towards the front so we can see them.
Here we go. 10.
Let me see what it looks like.
He's got 10.
Okay, here you go. All right, thank you. That's so difficult. It really wasn't. How about this? Instead of putting on shirts today, if you talk over comments, you just add another fish to it.
Water in the fridge. Go through the files in the filing cabinet. Take a CD or the trophy home. Perry can't put.
So he's yelling over the thing. So right at this point in the chat, everybody's like, shirt, another shirt. Let's go.
In jail. You are allowed.
Allowed in my home, bitch. 1, you touch my goddamn stuff in my bedroom, I'll have you arrested. 2, get out of my life. 3, good day, and thank you for being removed.
4,
God damn.
4, don't talk over comments. Now get another fish in your helmet, bird brain. How many times you got to be told the same thing? All right, let's make this quickly, Perry.
They're fucking burping, bro, and I wear earbuds.
Yeah.
That fucking burping.
I'm adding this thing.
And now he's snorting, Scott. He's like winding up and snorting and spitting.
I know, and you did it. That's fine. It's in there. It's good.
Giving away T-shirts that say "Fake Drop Swap Shop" for the person or people who help break into
T-shirt
the filing cabinet.
You're all going to jail on that fucking day. You're all going to fucking jail on that day. Fuck with me some more. Jail is where you go.
Jail is where we go if we fuck with him. I don't know. I heard 626 is going to happen. Now, the other night he flipped out on the stream because that Dr. No came into the chat. and he doesn't like when he tells him that. Right, Scott?
I've noticed he don't
P?
whatever that is. I noticed he takes he takes that one extra hard.
He does, yeah. What is it? Like him and Eric, the actor, lately. He gets like an extra crank. But this Dr. No, when he came in there talking about Perry, those pizzas are bad for you and they're made in China and all this stuff. Let me find the doctor. I got a little clip right here. Actually, it's in. Let me type it in. It's in my regular folder here. Let me show you. I'm going to show you a related clip of the Dr. No right here. Where did I put that? Let me type in Dr. Dr. No. Nope. Where is that at? Let me see. Dr. I know where it is. It's right here. It's in. I go over to 100 Proof Podcasting. Whoa, did she? Whoa, wait a minute. Okay. I see what you put in there, Widow Killer. That thing you thought was a death notice. I see you, buddy. But right now, I'm looking for. Here we go. Here comes Dr. No, the guy that's been triggering Perry lately in the super tips. Let me show you real quick here. Well, we kind of like Howard Stern, so I have a kind of connection to Howard Stern from back in the day. So we're going to relate the Dr. No character that Perry's been screaming at about his pizzas and his health and all that stuff. Well, Howard Stern had an experience with that same character. Let's see if Howard reacts the same way to a message from Dr. No from January 3rd, 2022.
I got for Christmas was from Chris Wilding. Oh, my God.
What did he send?
He went on Cameo and had Dr. Now.
Oh, my goodness.
Dr. Now, record a message to me for Christmas. Now, I got to admit, it was funny. It was the real Dr. Now from 600 Pound Life.
Right.
Talking to me. What'd you pay for? Let me guess.
You're going to get mad at me.
No, how can I be mad? This is the funniest thing ever. And you could tell there's no second take with Dr. Now. Like
whatever he gets, he reads it. That's a one-take deal, right?
Yeah. So I got a cat named Grogu and Yoda. So Chris put that into the script. And let me play it for you. This is so good, Robin.
Hello, how y'all doing? Hi, Howard. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Howard?
I mean, that's a real-ass voice, Scott. That's not even like a put-on voice for the super tips.
I'm here to wish you happy holiday and happy new year on behalf of Chris. And he wants to wish you and your family, and especially your cats, Drago and Yoda, happy holiday and happy new year. And hopefully this new year will be one of the best you ever had. And next year will be an awesome year for you. So Howard, take care of yourself and have a wonderful, happy new year. Bye, Howard. Bye, Chris. Y'all take care.
First of all, it's a message to me. He says goodbye to Chris.
These are obviously, this is the Howard Stern podcast days, if you notice right here.
Take care.
First of all,
the thing Howard said he would never do, have guys at remote locations and just, I'm
message to me. He says goodbye to Chris. Chris is the one sending.
Right. How much you think I paid? I'm curious.
I'm going to say
charges.
He's a medical doctor.
Anybody want to guess how much an exclusive Dr. Now thing costs? His wife is probably 25 and super hot.
I'm going to say $60 to $80.
60 to $80.
I say at least 50.
All right, 50. Got a guess, Bob? Are you on camera? Let's see. I know the answer, so I'm not going to guess. This is the second Dr. Now cameo Howard got. The first was sent by Marianne from Brooklyn. So there you go. Chris basically kind of stole her idea, huh? Didn't Howard say people that did podcasts were gay or something? Yeah. I'm not going to sit in my basement and do a show and all these boxes and all this stuff like that. Welcome to the Howard Stern podcast.
And, the guy must make a decent living. So if you're going to take time up in your day to make cameos, I would think you have to pay him at least $75 to $100. I'm going to put him at about $125 for the cameo. What do you say, Robin?
I'm going to say 85.
Who's right?
Neither of you. He is more.
Really?
He is more, yeah. He is $200 US.
Damn.
Holy
Wow.
shit, Scott. Yeah, P, right?
I think if you add up the amount of time he spent on that, which was almost nothing, I would say, wow, he's making good money.
Yeah, I know, right?
There you have it.
Who was that for?
Who's that by? Dr. Now?
Hey, that was Dr. Now. Chris Wilding got that for Howard because Howard liked him. from that show. So that was Dr. Now, and that's the guy they're using his voice lately on Super Tips for Perry Caravello Live. And he'll call in with health facts, and Perry does not like health facts, especially the ones that go directly against what he wants to do about. He told him that he said your pizzas are made in China and they're very unhealthy. Perry got pizza, his Trader Joe's pizzas that he covets so much, they're made in China, and he don't like hearing any of that. And I like how Tom is telling him, he's like, you age out of certain things, when you get to be like in your 60s, you age out of like frozen pizzas I don't fucking age out of nothing. Tom's trying to tell him he ages out of eating kind of certain, they're like childish foods, if you will. All right, well, what else did I have here? I got the doctor. No, let's see. I don't think I have anything else in Perry. Let me look at my Perry links right here. I think I played everything. There's the doctor now, and what is this one? This is... Oh, this is something I put in I might as well play it since Terry made it.
Chicky, my name is Cha-Cha. Clop, clop, cha-cha.
Me and Perry, the chili cook-off.
Clop, clop, cha-cha-cha. Chicky, chicky, chicky. Clop, clop, cha-cha-cha.
Oh, yeah, not disturbing at all, Terry name. All right, let's see what people are saying in the chat about his wife. Didn't Howard say to people did podcasts were gay or something? Yes, we covered that one. You got that. Let me see what else people are saying in the chat. I eat nuggies. Right? I like to eat nuggets. Hey, written off, checking in, says Hoya fam to me, Scott, Bro Dog, the big dog, got all the dogs in there, Bobby Nick, Peacunt, and the chat. Could you please share the show and smash the like and help the chi explode with love?
New budgies to you. Fuck yeah, enough.
Thank you. Peace.
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking you up a little earlier. We're talking about you. I don't grow out much or go out much. Let's see. The 2 new pics of Perry should be at the bottom of the Discord page. Well, let's get into those. You're always great about putting, we got to do this with Perry. Well, first of all, we saw that Victor came back. We saw that a couple weeks ago that because Perry was acting like such an ass, that Tony Hawk came back after he said he was never going to be allowed in the place again. Tony Hawk came back, and he acted like he was mad, but Perry was actually so happy to see Perry, they spent a little time in Perry's bedroom. Look at this. That's not even photoshopped or anything. That's not even photoshopped. Nothing, Perry. That is actual.
Shut the fuck up.
That is man meat on man meat. That is when Tony was over there and he slammed him down on the bed so he could have his way with him.
Shut the fuck up.
He's in the. He wants to get down in the look up position because we all know that Perry looked up.
Shut the fuck up.
You did. You looked up. Let me see real quick. All right.
Replaying 92.
Yep, that's what it is. He's trying to reenact it all the time with Tony. I think that's why he gets handsy with him. Well, I think we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to join Perry on this next picture, guys. Smoke him if you got him. Oh, Pecan got his background. I just noticed because I'm doing so much shit. Scott, Perry's getting ahead of us. Smoke with. Can you imagine if he did this?
Oh fuck!
Can you imagine? I get. Let's see. I can hear him doing the bong hits right now. I can hear him the bong.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh, how you doing? Can you imagine? He's bad enough on oxygen. Can you imagine with weed? How about this? Let's do. Well, we're in Perry talk. How about if I play a little Perry smoking song since we're kind of on the wind down of this particular segment? And let's see what we can do. What goes along with smoking or something that we're doing here right now? How about we just do smoking at Perry's house? Go for smoking at Perry's house on Perry Talk. We're gonna do horoscopes after Perry Talk. We're gonna smoke.
My house. He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they're allowed in my house. My house.
Then they're allowed.
What the hell, Jagoff?
That was a good one. Little smoking music right there. Perry with a bong hit right there, and he kind of blew Tony. So I think we got the greatest and the latest, everything. We got you all caught up. So the only thing left to do now, folks, is to make it till 3 o'clock where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. Remain in the chat. You will be automatically redirected over to Perry Caravello Live. He'll be over there starting 15 minutes late because he has to take his pre-show poop. I like to say that Perry takes 2 poops before he takes 2 poops, and then he takes 2 more before he even does the stream. Peacunt's got the background going on here. We're hanging outside of apartment 102. How about one more Perry track here? Let's get sexy with Perry. And I'm gonna smoke.
Sexy.
Winding up Perry talk. Getting ready for him to be on at 3 o'clock East, folks.
Sexy.
So come on, hang out a little bit before Perry comes on.
Wonders what it would be like if Perry had a gas.
If he smoked, how lazy he would be?
Sexy.
Oh, shit.
Let's
Let's pretend Perry was actually a female made for men.
If that's possible.
Sexy.
No, right?
Pocky, who made these tracks?
Nope, not interested in anal. But actually, I did have a girl that I did do anal to, and it was weird. A tight hole, different. She said, enter slowly. I did. And then I came. It was quick. Sexy lady.
Winding down Perry Talk. You can never wind down or do any episode of Perry Talk without the Perry of Death. Oh no, Perry. Fuck you, and see you in just a few minutes, probably in about less than a half hour, on Perry Caravello Live, and that was Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk, Talk, Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
That's right, folks. Crazy Cute, and all of you. I understand that Perry is an acquired taste, and maybe some of you step out a little bit, so I'm just letting you know it's safe to come back for the Vibe Stream Show 545, where we have just about 22 minutes until we get to the top of the hour, where I will be in the chat with you all as well, yucking it up with Perry Caravello Live and this great chat family that I'll see you over there in just a few minutes. We do have, let me see, where's my little sheet, my trusty little sheet right here. Got National Day written down. We did that yesterday after not doing that for a minute. I got a little word of the day here. How about we check the National Day calendar? We are getting near the end of May, and every day is a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So why don't we check the little National Day calendar check? Let's see what holidays or celebrations exist today on May 27th, the middle of the day. It's the middle of the week right here. Trying to keep you entertained in this part of the day with the National Day calendar check. Today on May 27th, it's National Grape Day. Grape Day, a grape day. That's an old reference for if you get that one. National Flip Floppy Day, or these used to be called thongs in another part of time. It's also National Grape Popsicle Day up in this piece. Grape Popsicle. National Senior Health and Fitness Day. National Cellophane Tape Day. We got holidays for anything, folks. Let's get into a couple of these. Who's my grape lovers in the chat or on panel? Peacunt, you got a love for grapes?
I do like grapes, especially the green ones.
He likes the green ones? And I think I've told the story before that I don't eat any fruits and all, but my wife and my daughters do. And they, I know that they're even like genetically making cotton candy flavored grapes my wife has bought before. Have you had any of those?
No.
Never had any of those.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're breeding, I guess, the different sweetnesses of grapes together, Scott. And the people, they have tried them and they swear that they do taste like cotton candy. It's very much the cotton candy scent. So maybe that's one of the grapes you can enjoy on National Grape Day on the National Day calendar check. Today is May 27th, and we are celebrating the sweetness of National Grape Day by encouraging everyone to enjoy one of nature's most delicious foods. Now, once again, I'll get into my little eating quirk real quick, Scott, in that, you know, I don't eat many foods, right? I mean, things. So I don't like the texture of grapes, but I like the flavor of grapes, Concord grape, and I do eat grape jelly in preserved form. So I'm that weird guy. So it's not that I don't like anything grape. I just don't like the particular texture of a grape. So that's how I get my grape. Grapes are one of the most popular fruits from around the world. National Grape Day on May 27th celebrates the juicy and flavorful varieties available for snacking, sharing, and even drinking. Archaeologists say grapes have been around for 130 million years. In fact, they are one of the oldest plants on Earth. Early records indicate that grapes were originally cultivated 6,000 to 7,000 years ago for trading in Western Asia, including Egypt, Iran, Israel, and Cyprus. Interestingly, grapes were also found in the tombs during the pre-Christ era. Today, there are nearly 10,000 known varieties of grapes around the world, with about 1,300 specific varieties found in vineyards for making of the wine. Here are the 5 common table grapes. Concord grapes, which I just mentioned, which are, I believe they're mostly the grape jelly. Could you please pass the jelly? Concord grapes are purple grape with a sugary taste. They have large seeds and are best when used in candy, pies, jellies, and juice. Then you have something called crimson seedless. It is a reddish-green grape, most commonly found in grocery stores. That's a weird area to grow. This grape is firm and has subtle sweetness. Sounds like me. With a hint of tartness. That sounds more like Terry. Sultana grapes, or Thompson seedless grapes, are possibly the oldest grape variety available. This greenish-white grape is similar to a table grape with a sweet and juicy flavor. Niagara grapes, flame seedless grapes. It's National Grape Day on the National Day calendar. They make them for wine, jelly, and all kind of stuff. Let's see what people are saying in the chat about grapes on National Grape Day. We got got to check out the lounge. We'll talk about that. Crazy Q says written off. We'll tell you. Oh, that's right. We got that from earlier. I really jumped back. Let me catch up to the live chat right here. Perry emojis by Jim earlier. Let's see. It really jumped on me. Widow Killer says, if Perry was in the military, he would definitely be what they call a barracks bunny.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Let's see. Second time, we got that one. His wife probably. Why did it really jumped on me? I go to the bottom and go up. Just posted a commercial about grapes, says Widow Killer. You are amazing with the way you turn around content and you provide stuff for me. I don't know what I would do without you, man. That's amazing. Grapes. Let me see what this is. A commercial, a video about grapes. Let me see how long. It's about 3 minutes. It's a little, but a commercial. Oh, a grape popsicle. I see people talking about in the chat. It's Grape Popsicle Day. Yes, it is. It's right there. We'll get to it. We'll talk about it. Let's see. Chat, this says Terry Nee. There he is. What's up, Pico?
Well, that was me. I was going to say, I was lucky enough when I was a kid. I grew up, our next door neighbor had a long fence line that had grapes on it. He grew grapes. Yeah. So he let me have all the grapes I could eat. But I liked getting them right before they become ripe. They were sour. They'd be real sour if you eat them right before they got ripe.
And you like you enjoyed that, did you? Well, yeah, it's national. It's also, this is not much of a coincidence, maybe. This has to be a little bit of a plan in that National Grape Popsicle Day is also today. Now, I do like me a grape popsicle pecan. I'll eat one of these. Grape.
I only eat popsicles when I'm sick. I don't ever eat them.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm really hot or something like that. It's not as often anymore. It used to be more back in the day, Scott, when our parents would buy you to get the single pop, and every now and then you get the one where you could break it in half, boy. You felt like I got 2 in 1, boy. This is a good day right here. Much like this one, National Grape Popsicle Day. Since summer is just around the corner, May 27th calls for the warm weather, sunshine, and National Grape Popsicle Day. Grape Popsicle Day in San Francisco, California. In 1905, 11-year-old Frank Epperson was outside on his porch mixing water with a white powdered flavoring to make soda. Upon going inside, he left it there on the porch with the stirring stick still in it. That night, the temperature reached a record low, and the following morning, Frank discovered that the drink had frozen to the stick. He invented ice cream by accident. Whoops. Put his chocolate in his own peanut butter. Much like a lot of the great inventions of our life, or a lot of them are accidents. Much was the grape popsicle or the popsicle. Just left it out on the porch and he invented a popsicle. Put your chocolate in your peanut butter, put your grape juice out on the porch, and create a popsicle. National Popsicle Day. We should talk about these national flip-flop days, guys.
Andrew.
Now, Andrew, was that
He's a flip-flopper.
He's a flip flopper. I get what you're saying there, Scott. Not that kind of flip flopper where he made a bet and then he kind of reneged on. I said, Scott, I know that many of us remember these were the original kind of we call them flippy floppies, right?
Yeah, my mom would have called them thongs.
They were called thongs. We would go into stores and you would see what thongs, right, Bobby Nick, for $1 or whatever they were, right?
Yep.
I mean,
she'd always wear them until I don't know why. When I was a kid, I'd be impressed with this, but I couldn't stand them on my feet for some reason. I didn't like that feel between my toes. But she'd walk in her so long that her actual footprint would be embedded into the shoes, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you would have to have that good pair that could really tolerate that whole thing, that little cork thing not coming back through, Scott, and then the thing that goes between your toes, and then you're screwed, right? Once that rubber gave out, and you try to push it back down in there, but once the rubber was it was like virgin rubber, like one and done, Scott.
She sleep with him?
She sleep with him. That's serious. That's a next level. Yeah. But much like you, Scott, I didn't like the thing between my toes, but then you would get used to it, get a little sweaty or whatever, you get used to it. But then what I really didn't like, Pete Cunt, was trying to play outside and run, Scott. Go ahead.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't know why, but I struggled keeping them on my feet. I always had to kind of drag my feet to keep them on my feet.
I remember squeezing my toes real tight, Scott, and curling them to try to hold on to that little thing right there. Hey, MSIP, how you doing there? Checking in just before Perry comes on. We're doing a show here. I like grape. They call me Nigsall for a reason. Okay. What's up, my Nigsall? You got that grape. Fuck that. They said, fuck that Sunny D. Got that grape in there. That grape. Fuck that Sunny D. See, you know Sunny D? What the fuck is Sunny D? National Flippy Floppy Day. Got my swim trunks and my flippy floppies. Each year on Wednesday after Memorial Day, National Flip Flop Day encourages us to wear our favorite flip-flops and then show them off. Flip-flops are a lightweight footwear is designed to protect our tender feet from the hot ground. Perhaps this gentleman on the cruise ship could have used a pair of these, Scott, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And here comes the word. These thong-styled sandals are by no means new to footwear. They have been around for thousands of years. However, the term flip-flop has applied to flat-soled sandals with straps between the first and second toes and across the top of the foot since the 1960s. The term also describes someone who changes their mind or an electronic component, a flippy-floppy, the flip-flops. And like I said, because I know a lot of generations don't even know these as thongs. They think a thong is something that goes up your ass.
Yeah.
Before they went in your ass crack, they went in your toe crack. It's National Flip-Flop Day. National Flip-Flop Day strictly recognizes the footwear that makes a flip-flopping sound as we walk, slapping the back of our feet as we head to the beach or make our way to the pool. These sandals come in all shades and colors, beaded, bejeweled, and even bedazzled. Some are made of leather and cork. Yeah, I remember the cork ones because you could smell the cork, right? The cork, I smelled that. They are, and they had one that had like the wheatgrass or something woven in them or something. They're also easy to remove and put on quickly, making it easy to go from the beach to a semi-formal dining event in an instant. You observe it. Come on, you just wear your flippy floppies. That's all you do. Let's see.
I think Crocs have kind of put them out of business.
Yeah.
Well, there are definitely other technologies that have came along. Let's see what people are saying about flippy floppies. I know some people remember flippy floppies. Here's the T-Po link. Hello, MSIP. Terry Nee says, vulcanized rubber thongs were the best right there. Two to be my born, Captain. That's a different kind of Vulcan. Live long and prosper or something with your Vulcan. Oh my God, LOL, says Space Nerd, talking about flip-flops. I saw a dumbass walking down a drag strip wearing flip-flops, and they ended up getting ripped off of their feet. Yes. So there's not many things that I have a pet peeve with my family about or drive them nuts about, Scott. But one of my big things is we go down to see ball games, and we go down into downtown Baltimore or in urban areas, if you will, a lot. Yeah. And I always tell them, do not wear loose footwear when you are in an urban area, or if you're in a busy street, city setting or something. That drives me nuts when I see my girls and I'm like, what if you got to run faster? You can't keep up, or right? You never right. So that's a more you know from my white ass. Don't ever wear your thongs or your flippy floppies in urban areas. That's a more you know. In the downtown area, there's a more you know from me. And then sometimes, Scott, we'll have to make it across the street real fast, and that's when I notice that they have the wrong shoes on. I'm like, you got the wrong footwear on today, right? Don't you? So I'm not much of a stickler about much things, but I don't like that when they do that. So can't wear them flippy floppies downtown. Let's see what everybody's saying about flippy floppies. Are you going to be able to watch Perry today? She says she's going to watch a little bit. Probably watch Perry for a bit, she says right there. Tierney says John Kerry. No. Horchata is yummy. Who you calling a horchata? Let's see. They last forever, says MSI. Oh, Space Nerd. They last forever. They're talking about. Got to introduce you to some Spanish ice cream. Have you ever had horchata? All right, I'll let you guys continue talking it up in the chat. I'll look for our next national thing. And then we're going to have to do horoscopes real quick. It's National Senior Fitness today. Go work your old ass out. National Cellophane Tape today. Everybody uses tape. Let's wrap up this segment so we can do our last segment. And we'll still make our way over by the time Perry's done pooping and gets on screen like quarter after the hour, something like that. Let's wrap this up now. That was a little quick National Day calendar check. I hope you're enjoying your midday hanging out here on BF Live The Vibe with my bros, Scott Fitzpatrick right below me, Bobby, Nick, and P. Cunt over there, and the chat family having fun here on Stream Show 545. Hey, please, folks, if you haven't hit that like or subscribe buttons on your way in, could you please hit it on your way out? But don't leave until we do the last segment of today. We're going to do Rock You Like a Horoscope, folks, because every beginning, middle, and the end of the week here on The Vibe, we like to see what the stars have in mind for us. So I think we can do horoscopes. Throw your astrological signs in the chat right now. I'll head over to my crystal ball, caress my crystal balls ever so gently, and bring you the Wednesday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. And we'll still have plenty of time to make it over there for PCL coming up right after BF Live The Vibe. But right now, let's rock you like a horoscope. Let's do horoscopes. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Rock you like a horoscope. Planning. Here I am, folks. There you are, and here we are. Whoop. I gotta reframe that. I gotta change some of my little squares because I haven't really said about it. I'll change my squares for this segment right here. Have fun with my little circles, but we'll go back to our old traditional squares so I can bring you the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Let's play a little brown chicken, brown cow. I play a little mood setting music, and then I'll make my way over to the chat. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's Wednesday, folks. Hey, why don't you throw your astrological signs in the chat? We'll go around and do them for the panel and for all of you in the chat for Wednesday's Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. They're talking in the chat. Gotta leave for work at 2 o'clock, says our friend Space Nerd. Pecan checks in, and he says, he starts off with Aquarius and Sagittarius for Mama Pecan, Reverend Wild Bill, and for Captain Deep Butt Cheeks, Bobby Nick. He's a Sagittarius too, but we're going to start off with Aquarius for all of those people, and for our bro Josh in Tennessee. Who else, Pecan?
Sunflower.
And Sunflower. Thank you. That's right. For all of the Aquarii joining us today, here comes your Wednesday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Aquarius. Loyalty might be demanded out in the world now, even more than skills or productivity. When it is, you're looking at a system destined to decline. Look at how to monetize a creative talent. Pecan kicks it off for all the Aquarius today. Very interesting. It is for everybody to mention. I can't remember right now as I'm looking for my next element. Turn down my brown chicken, brown cow a little bit if that was a little too loud. And I move on to the second of two for my friend Pecan. This is Sagittarius for Mama Pecan. And like he said, it's for Bobby Nick right here and all of the Sagittarius/Sagittarius joining us today. A little bug in my eye. Here we come, Sagittarius. It can be instructive to observe your own articles of belief. What do you believe in without any doubt or any doubt? These assumptions and biases can trip you up if you don't name them and claim them. To have to observe your own articles of belief. What do you believe in without any doubt? These assumptions and biases can trip you up if you don't name them and claim them. It's Sagittarius, the second of two for Pecan, and it's for Bobby, Nick, and all of the Sagittarius joining us today. I'm going to move on with our next chatter, and it's Space Nerd. She always checks in with two, and I'm always happy to read them for her. The first of her two is Leo, for all the Leos joining us today. A financial proposal from a friend should get the same detailed analysis that you'd give something from the web. Always, always be your own informed advocate. Notice if you have a habit of allowing intrusive thoughts. It's the first of two for Space Nerd. It's Leo for all the Leos. Joining us today. Always happy to read the second of Space Nerds too that she asked for because it's Virgo. It's my astrological sign, and it's for all the Virgos joining us today. While you should never ignore your gut, that isn't the only consideration when contemplating a money move. Numbers tell the clearest and most measurable stories. Don't be afraid to shine your light. That is for me because I'm a Virgo. It's the second of two for Space Nerd. And it's for all the Virgos joining us today. Gotcha. So you'll have a little bit of free time, Space Nerd. Oh, they're talking about how much free time they're going to get Space Nerd to spend with us over in the Perry chat. Coming up at the top of the hour, folks. If you are still in this chat, you'll be automatically redirected as soon as I end this stream. And make sure they know you checked in from BF Live The Vibe. There's a membership link if you didn't get a chance to join for as little as $1.99 on my Wackago Wednesday. I'd appreciate if you consider it one last time. Got a little bit of time. Aquarius. Well, we already did Aquarius, so let's hit Taurus. Did I not? Hit Aquarius? Yes, I did. That's right. All right. Since we already did Aquarius, I'm going to move on to the second for my friend Crazy Cute Sunflower. It's Taurus. It's for Written Off, and it's for our friend Wendy. And all the Tauri joining us today. Here we go. Comes your Taurus, rock you like a horoscope reading. Taurus, earlier upheaval and confusion may now be firmly in the past, and a clearer view of real opportunities could be visible now. Stay pragmatic, Taurus. Apply both proven methods and resonant ways of moving. That is for Wendy Pack. It is for Written Off and all the Tauri joining us today. With Wendy, did you have something to say? Yes. That's right. It's Wendy's Taurus. It's your little bit hanging out. Just Taurus for Written Off, Wendy, and we got you. We already took care of that. Ooh, Space Nerd is calling out MSIP. What's your sign, buddy? I'm going to read it right now because we want to do it for Space Nerd. So throw your chime in there. And in the meantime, I'm going to make sure that everybody on panel's been done. I've got mine read. Virgo is the second of two for Space Nerd. Bobby Nick got his read.
I got done real good. Thank you.
You got done real good. Oh. Yeah. But Bobby Nick got done real good. And then Pecan 420, all right, guys, taken care of. Oh, so now Scott's like, here we go. It's that time of the show where we cross our fingers and we address Scott Fitzpatrick and all the Cancers joining us today, finishing up Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. Cancer, fingers crossed for Scott, for Juggalette Jen, for Brian Clauder, and all of our Cancer friends joining us today. Here comes Scott. Cancer, do you believe that you deserve abundance? Surprisingly, many people don't believe that. You must believe you're worthy before you can harvest. Anything that isn't effortlessly flowing is a clue for needed self-work. So you might have to work on something that ain't working, Scott, but you got to believe that you deserve self-abundance. My Cancer friend, Scott Fitzpatrick, and all the Cancers joining us today. There it is.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. I think everyone on screen has been taken care of, and I dare say I don't see any more coming up in the chat. So the next time we will bring you this particular segment will be Friday. because he would like to check in and see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week right here on BF Live The Vibe. So you'll have to join us Friday. That is the next time we will rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. And there you have it, folks. Just at 2 minutes, that is, 2 fingers, past the hour of 3 o'clock, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. This has been BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 545. I'm going to see you in just a few minutes over the Perry Caravello live chat. If you stay to the end, you will be automatically redirected, so you won't miss anything because he's pooping right now anyway. He's not going to be there at the beginning of the show. Let's do a little go around of plugs and our final goodbyes, and let you know where some of our friends will be also after this episode of The Vibe. Hey, Scott, buddy, let's start with you, my friend.
Yeah.
'Cause you out in the woods doing your thing. Right. Hey, Scott, let us know any last words and anything about locales or anything you want to tell us, buddy.
Yeah, if you want to check out some 911 calls to the police, last night I put together some Cyrax police 911 calls on Angry Iguana 112.
Check that out. So Scott he told us in the beginning of the show that he had these 911 calls, but he really didn't have the visuals. But he painstakingly found these snapshots of the goings on, and he put them all together in a slideshow fashion. So it's practically like a video over there on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. If you want to see some, go ahead, Scott.
I stuck in some pictures that I stuck in some pictures of Cyrax that I think is kind of funny. If you think. I like the way it came out. Even though it's a slideshow.
Well, Scott always puts some little Easter eggs in there. So there's probably like a reason or a song or a theme or the reason he's showing you a picture of Cyrax at a particular word of a song or something like that. Maybe there's snot coming out his nose or he's getting into some crazy antics over there. When we're not in Scott's hole here on BF Live The Vibe, you can see that stuff all the time at the Angry Iguana 112 channel. Go see his latest Cyrax put together video. Because like I said, Scott could hardly handle hyperlink when we first got with him, but he has learned all kind of shit. Scott loves this shit. He loves podding with us. He loves locales, and he would love if you check out his stuff over there on the Angry Iguana 112 channel. And if you want to see our boy, the old bro dog, some of his content exists over there on the Prop Master 69 channel. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick, for being here today. All right. We're going to shift it over now to Peacunt 420. He's got a show. He does it 6 days a week. Let him tell you all the details about it and anything else you would like to say, Peacunt. Give your plugs, buddy.
Yeah, come and check my show, The Morning High, which is right before BF5 The Vibe at 10 a.m. Eastern, like BS says, Monday through Saturday. And also have my YouTube, which is Peacunt 420. I'll have it. There you go, right there.
I changed it. I fixed it, Peacunt. The new writing of Peacunt 420, and it's also in the chat properly right now. Tell them you got your PCW going on over there, right? Don't you, bud?
Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to start doing my wrestling only on that channel on YouTube, and of course, my show is going to be on Rumble and Twitch only from now on.
There you have it. That sounds like a plan. So there you go. So if you want to see, he does a show 6 days a week, Saturday morning, but Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. East. But also don't forget on the weekend that if you want like a fun show to hang out with because you can't do it during the week, you can do it on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. East with Peacunt 420 and a lot of the same kind of people in the chat family. Thank you there, Peacunt. And check out his PCW channel. His links have also been running a link box in the chat throughout the entirety of this show. Well, there you have it. All right. Now, this guy's got good stuff going on every day, but I know he has a special show going on today because even though Perry's on, I got multiple browsers in here. I can open up multiple things. And you might want to hear some music today. Maybe you don't want to see Perry today. Maybe you want to see what Bobby Nick is up to. Tell him, Bob, what you got going on with music videos.
Well, yes. Bobby Fran, I'm keeping MTV alive within the lounge. Fuck yeah. We'll be doing it and having it at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. So go over there to my Rumble, Nick TV Live, and gift a membership and get 6 credits for $5 value. And they last a lifetime. Well, my lifetime anyways. That's right. It's the Bobby Nick lifetime guarantee. So there you go. And now you can also use those credits on other shows as well to play music.
Oh, interesting. Because Bob's
it's
got
a lot of
multiple
fun.
music shows going on over there on Rumble where you can have that little extra fun. So go ahead and check out Bobby Nick, 3:30 East, like he just told you. $1 per song. If you buy a membership that's $5, he gives you $6 worth of value for it. And it lasts the Bobby Nick lifetime, the lifetime guarantee. I like saying it because it's the only guarantee I've ever heard of in this. It's starting. So we'll get right over there. Yeah, so it's the only guarantee I know of in podcasting, folks. Check out Bobby Nick, 3:30 East, if you want to watch some music videos. And some people will share some credit with you. And now Bobby Nick says you can use those credits on any of his Rumble kind of music shows. Oh, I want to thank Pecan420 for your 2 gifted memberships. I'd like to thank the Space Nerd and everybody who contributed for BF Live the Vibe today. Let's get out of here now, folks. I'm not going to say goodbye because I know I'm going to see you in just like a minute or two over in the PCL chat. That's why here on the Vibe, we don't say bye. It's just bye for now. Peace and love, folks. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. And we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live the Vibe. And if you're in the chat, you automatically get sent over to Perry, folks. I'll see you in the chat in a couple minutes. Bye.
That's
and thank
enough
you.
internet for me.
Thank you for
today.
letting me do this.
I am going to
And thank
wash
you for supporting me.
myself with holy water
Bye.
to get rid of all this stupid
Labor.
I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Okay. Playing with it.
Oh my.